Welcome to the Samwelb12 Experience.
And you're watching the Samwelb12 Experience.
Marner closes the shot. Yes! 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 They score! Oh! Morgan Riley ties the game!
Go Leafs, go! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is Thursday afternoon hockey, and it doesn't get better than hockey in the afternoon. So whether you're watching from home, watching from the road, watching from the office, wherever you're from, welcome in, and thanks for joining us for this afternoon tilt. It's going to be classic. It is Next Gen Day here in Toronto at the Scotiabank Arena, which means the Leafs are wearing those funky reversible Justin Bieber black jerseys. They make a return. They are awesome. They got the kids out there on the ice with the players. They got the kids announcing the lineups. It's all about the kids for today's Next Gen game. So welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. And for us big kids, it's a chance to get together, hang out, talk some hockey, and of course, remind you that one lucky subscriber is going to win a hotel stay getaway. So what's going on? Harrison, how's it going? John V, good afternoon. Lucas, what's up, buddy? Coaster Mom, and hold on, we got to stop the show right there. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to see birthday cakes. I want to see celebrations, champagne in the chat, and everybody wishing our very own Coaster Mom a very happy birthday for yesterday. So Coaster Mom, I hope it was a great one. and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Bucks, what's going on? Welcome in. Lewis, hello there. Let me go back. I keep scrolling back. CeeLo in the house. What's up? Preds on a tear. Mark, what's up? Hello. Dominic, hello. Victoria, good afternoon. Gator Ghost, hello. Joanna, hello. David, what's going on there? Welcome in. Christina G, hello. Chris from Cloud9 Getaways, one of the best travel agents around. What's up, buddy? Welcome in. Spooky HST. Spooky, you finally get a game. It's not 1 o'clock in the morning. So thanks for coming out. Hockey Dude, good to see you back. Little Monster, what's shaking? Linda, hello. Charlie, hello and hello and hello. Welcome in, everyone. Little Mystic, what's going on? That's Mr. Ducky. Good to see you. So there it is. Harrison's got the birthday cakes flowing. There's the champagne from Spooky. Love it. All right, let's jump right in and not waste another moment. Go to the starting lineups. Returning to the Scotia Bank Arena, James Van Riemsdyk. He's on there for the Flyers with Morgan Frost and Owen Tippett. Joel Farabee comes in with Noah Cates and Travis Konecny. Kevin Hayes, who's been hot and cold. He's so streaky. But Kevin Hayes in there with Scott Lawton and Zach McEwen. Nicholas Delores with Patrick Brown and Wade Allison. On the D-line, we have Ivan Provorov and Rasmus Ristolainen, Cam York and Justin Braun, Travis Sanheim with Tony D'Angelo, and between the pipes, it is Carter Hart. Now, for the Maple Leafs, only one real change, and we'll get to that momentarily, but it's Michael Bunting back with Matthews and Nylander. We have Yarncroc with Tavares and Marner. Yarncroc, who returned last game, and he was awesome. We have Alexander Kerfoot back with Kempf and Engvall. Zach Aston-Reese with Holmberg and Joey Anderson. On the D-line, it's Mark Giordano, Justin Hall, TJ Brody and Connor Timmins, Timothy Liljegren, and no Rasmus Sandin. Rasmus Sandin is out with a neck injury. Another defenseman goes down, but that's okay because Jordy Ben has been cleared. Jordy Ben is back. So Jordy Ben is with Timothy Liljegren and Ilya Samsonov getting the start tonight. Wayne Simmons is a healthy scratch, as is Dryden Hunt. Although we should say Dryden Hunt did take place in the warm-up skate and the morning skate. He's been in the team meeting, so I expect to see him shortly after the break, possibly on Tuesday. So that is the starting lineup for the Leafs and the starting lineup for the Flyers. It is going to be a good one. The Leafs have been doing quite well as of late. They are sitting 27-6 on a 7-2-1 run. The Flyers 11-15-7. They're 5-3-5-2. Both teams are coming off a win, so the Leafs really should take this one. The Flyers do have one more game before Christmas break, I believe tomorrow, so we'll have to see which Philadelphia team shows up tonight or this afternoon. The other big thing going on today is they're just doing the anthems in Tirana. The other thing going on that I want to mention to you is immediately following this hockey game, immediately following this stream, we're going to shut down and come right back with our post-game report and our holiday special. George, how's it going? Welcome in. Our holiday special post-game report is going to be coming up right after this game, and this is going to be a unique experience. You will have the opportunity to join me live on stream so we can talk about the game. We can talk about your favorite players, your favorite teams, talk about your holiday traditions. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you come back after the game and join our next stream for the post-game report. It's going to be something like you haven't experienced before. Triton, I did make my Tim's picks. Thank you for calling it out. I made them. I did not make them yesterday, so I lost my streak, but we're going to start a new one today. Let's get over to the game screen as they're getting ready to drop this puck. And there we go. Hopefully everything populates. This program's been having a few little challenges, and looks like everything is coming in good. Awesome. Just the way we like to see it. Now, of course, we are on the way to 4K. So if you're just coming in, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and help us get there. We're trying to get there by the end of the year. Triton, of course, dropping the freeze, and I'm glad to see the font change worked, although it's a little squishy, but that's okay. All right, Triton, kick it off with the freeze. There you go. A little freeze to start it up, fire it off. And let's get this hockey game going. The officials are having a little conversation at the bench. If you're watching on Facebook, thanks for coming in. Chris, how you doing on Facebook? And here we go. Puck is dropped. Flyers are going to win that initial draw and bring it right down into Toronto territory. Toronto's there to pick it up. Matthews in the corner. He's going to send it around. Toronto trying to get it out. They're holding it in. Nice job by Philly. Philly right behind the net, out in the slot. Philly with a chance early. And they put it just wide. Travis Konecny drops it back at the point. Flyers going to send this one up. Matthews going to knock it out of the air. Nylander can't pick it up. And here comes Bunting. Bunting bringing it down the ice. He's going to throw it right in on net. And they're going to hold on to that and get a quick whistle. Now, if you missed it last game, Michael Bunting had a little altercation with the linesman. Following a little scrum, the linesman was taking Bunting towards the gate to head to the dressing room. And he actually pushed and threw Bunting a little physically through the gate. If you didn't see it, we've posted it as a short on the channel, so make sure to check it out. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. Here's a face-off in the Flyers zone. Toronto's going to win that draw. Marner puts it towards the net. That's going to go just wide. Back to the point. Toronto sends it in, misses, and Philadelphia Flyers are going to pick it up, and here they come. Flying down the ice is Owen Tippett. There it is. Coaster Mom dropping the check out my bunt cake emoji. Love it. One of my favorites. That's right. If you didn't know, Michael Bunting here on this channel, we refer to him as Bunt Cake. Marner, long pass trying to hit Liljegren. That misses everybody. He's got to back it up. Toronto has to clear the zone. Turnover. Here comes the Flyers. Flyers stepping into Toronto zone. From the faceoff dot, tried to backhand it towards the net, and a nice play there by Jordy Ben. You can spot Jordy Ben a mile away because that beard is ever so long. Samsonov going to stop it behind the net. Toronto looking to play it up the boards. Now they're going to play it back. Jordy Ben has it. He's going to go hard. Toronto can't get it out. Now they do. Here comes Kerfoot. Kerfoot doesn't hit the red line. He sends it down, but Carter Hart comes out, and he's going to play this one around. Brian, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. William, let's go. Leafs go. That's right. Here comes Philadelphia. They can't go in because they got a man way offside. Toronto's going to back it up. Pierre Engvall, he's going to get it going. Gives it to Giordano. The one thing with these jerseys, it makes the numbers really hard to see, the blue on the black. But they are stunning shirts. Here's Holmberg. He's going to play it around. He gets knocked off at the side. Philly's going to back it up. Philly's going to start to move it. Here they come through the neutral zone. They're going to play it in down deep. Justin Hall back to pick it up. There's Joanna getting Mitch Marner out there. Marner clapping along. They're going to send it down the ice. This time, no, not going to be icing again. It's Provorov back to pick it up from Philly, and he's going to start the rush. They try to hit McEwen, and it's going to come all the way down. Don't know if you heard, but Riley should be back in early January. I did, Hayden. They're hoping he will be back, and it was funny because initially they said he was a long ways away from returning, and then that report came out saying early January. So I'm hoping that is the case. Here comes D'Angelo. He's going to send it down. Toronto intercepts in the neutral zone. So far, this has been a neutral zone game as they've been playing back and forth. Philadelphia holding it in at the line. They're going to send it. There's a tip, and that's going to go just over. In the corner, Matthews digging away at it. Here comes Philadelphia. They steal it. They're going to send it to the net with a tip. Samsonov had to be sharp there. Philly still with it. Top of the faceoff circle. Bounce it off the boards. Go around behind the net. Philly trying to set something up now. They have Toronto kind of chasing. Side of the net now. Philadelphia back to the point. Taking a long look. Trying to set it up. Stick handling around is D'Angelo. D'Angelo gets taken down by Nylander. The official's arm goes up. Nylander is going to be headed to the box. But Philadelphia still has the puck. Now they catch it in front. Timmins picks it up. And Willie is going to head to the sin bin for 2 minutes or less. Ed, how's it going? Welcome in. Lewis, hello there. Of course, if I've missed you, welcome in. Glad to have you join us here on this Thursday afternoon. Of course, the Thursday afternoon before this mega once-in-a-generation storm is supposed to sweep through. And hopefully we don't get it so bad. So here we go. Philadelphia now setting up. They're 29th in the league on the power play. Toronto is 15th on the penalty kill. So who is going to come out on top here? Thank you, everybody, for coming in and hitting that like button. Let's get the likes. We're 13 away from 50. Let's get it up to 50 likes. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for the like over on Facebook. Kyle and Chris, thanks for watching on Facebook. Here's Marner with a breakaway. It's loose, shorthanded. Oh, and Marner couldn't put it in. So close. So close. Marner and Giordano both coming close, but they couldn't do it. The puck was just sitting there in Hart's pad, and he couldn't cover it. Philly on the road, they're 31st, so even worse on the road is their power play. 30 seconds gone. They have it in the corner. They're going to chip it back to the point. Philadelphia having a hard time setting up. Now they do in the slot, kicking it across. It's Kevin Hayes. He doesn't shoot. Back to Philadelphia at the point. D'Angelo fires it in, and they score on the power play. Philadelphia on the power play puts it in. Oh, man, brutal. Andrew, what's going on? Welcome in on Facebook. Good to see you. Dallas, hello there. Welcome in. Wes, hello on Facebook. Good to see you. If you are watching on Facebook, you can always come over to YouTube for the full experience where you get to see the full chat. But Philadelphia here on that power play, putting it in from the point is D'Angelo, and it's 1-0, the orange and white. D'Angelo on the power play, his 5th goal of the year. Here's Toronto moving it into Philly's zone. Quick shot. Hart's going to steer that aside. Triton dropping the ice cream. We want ice cream. Yes, we do. I could totally go for some ice cream right now. 3 wins when scoring first are the Flyers. Oh, Lucas is dropping the redeemed cheer. That means I got to cheer for the other team. So we're going to cheer for the Flyers. Purple Queen, what's going on? Welcome in. Here come the Flyers. Quick shot. That was Scott Lawton going high and just sailing it over the net. Philadelphia is putting all the pressure on, but they only have one shot, and it doesn't matter because that one shot was a goal, and here they come again, trying to drag it through the feet with Zach McEwen, and Toronto shuts that one down real quick. Toronto picks it up. Here comes the Leafs. They're going to chip it out. It's going to hit the stick and hop up and over the mesh. Over the glass, I should say, not the mesh. There we go. Thank you, new subscriber coming in. That's going to put us up to 3860. We're officially 40 subscribers away from 3,900, and that is our goal to get to. We're trying to get to 4K by the end of the year so we can do our big giveaway and give somebody a hotel stay. So make sure you check out that giveaway video and you're able to follow the instructions so you can qualify. Toronto wins the draw back in their own zone. Philly coming with a couple of hits. Toronto struggling to get it out of their own zone. Looks like they've slept in a little bit here, having a very slow start. Couple more subs coming in. Thank you kindly. Really appreciate it. Here it comes Zach Aston Reese. He's going to bring it into Philly's zone. Gives it to Holmberg. Comes to Joey Anderson up there as well. He went to the front of the net. Goes to the corner. Joey Anderson comes away with it. Sends it down around. Was hoping for a good hometown bounce. Didn't get it. Coming over to the side. Toronto can't pick it up. Philadelphia is going to carry it, and they're going to dump it in. All the way down. Just got a note. If you're in, what was that note? As the GTA storm is coming, the York Region School Boards have canceled classes for Friday, December 23rd. So if you have a young one in the York Region School Board system, their classes have just been canceled for tomorrow. Dancing with Skitters. What's going on with Critters? What's going on? Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'll take it. Love some good afternoon hockey. Nathan, how's it going? Welcome in. Come on, Toronto. Yes, indeed. Let's go. Nylander passed it back, but he's offside. Got to come out. Now Toronto going in on the attack. Hockey dude dropping the Boston. Still trying to lay the Boston curse on the Maple Leafs. Of course, Boston having a great season so far. Lucas dropping the freeze. Going to freeze me again. There we go. A couple freezes done early. CeeLo, that's right. When the snow is going to be bad, some of the school boards decide to shut down. And it's the Friday before holidays, so a lot of classes are not very full right now, as a lot of people are away on vacation. Liljegren going to drop the puck back in his own zone. Tavares going to give it to Jordy Ben. Here's Jordy Ben with Yarncroft and Liljegren coming down far side. Pass across to the point. Marner picks it up. Marner, sharp angle. He shoots. Carter Hart's looking behind him, but he's got it somewhere wrapped up in his equipment. Gator Ghost dropping his own GIF emoji. TS, what's going on? Welcome in. Chelsea, hello there. Danny, what's going on? Day game, my Kings got 3 in a row. Merry Christmas. Yes, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays and a happy Hanukkah to everybody who's getting ready. If you're currently celebrating Hanukkah, I think tonight is the 5th night and the Christmas holidays starting this weekend. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun for everybody. And hopefully no one has to dig themselves out too much of this snow. Schools have been closed here all week already. Really, Gator? I didn't know that. Well, welcome in. If you're brand new here, my name is Sam. This is the Samwelb12 Experience, and we do hockey. We've been following the Leafs all season long, and next week is gonna get crazy. Don't tell your supervisor. That's right. If you're watching and you're listening along today at work, it's okay. If I have to write you a note, I will. But we're doing today's game immediately following this game. We have our post-game report where we're going to open it up. We're going to drop a link in the chat and we're going to invite you to come on stream and join me. Say hello, talk some hockey, talk some Leafs, talk about the holidays, and have some fun. So that's going to be coming up right after this game, probably around 5 o'clock or so, 5:15. You know, once we shut this stream down, I'll have to get the other one up and going. So we have that. Then we're taking the weekend off. Why? Well, because it's Christmas. But then starting on Monday, we are in for a week's worth of hockey. Monday, we have the World Juniors kicking off. So we're going to be following Team Canada. Shane Wright, Connor Bedard, and team going at it. We're going to follow them. Tuesday, we got Toronto Maple Leafs versus the St. Louis Blues. Wednesday, we have Team Canada again versus Germany. And then on Thursday, it's a double header. It's going to be Canada and Austria, I believe, followed by the Maple Leafs and the Arizona Coyotes. We're going to be seeking revenge against those Coyotes. So we got a ton of hockey to go next week as we try to get to 4K by next Thursday. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Now let's get back to this game in action as they're getting ready to drop the puck in Philadelphia zone. Toronto's going to win it back to the point. They can't connect the pass across. Philly with the quick stick tips it out, and Konechny for the Flyers is going to bring it down the ice. USA will win the World Cup. Oh, we'll see. We'll see, hockey dude. I think the way the groupings are set up, we're probably going to see Canada and the US in the finals. It wouldn't surprise me. There's supposed to be rain tonight and snow starting tomorrow. That's right, Nathan. It's going to get sloppy out there. Philly has it back in their own zone, hanging on to it. It's Ristolainen. He's going to pass it up, and they're going to dump it in. All the way down into the corner. The Maple Leafs defense have to go back and pick it up. Circling around is Giordano. He's going to play it around. Gets it back. Taking a long look. Long pass up ice. Here comes Michael Bunting. Michael Bunting carrying it through the middle ice. He's going to dump it in. Chewing on his mouth guard. Kind of defeats the purpose, but he goes in on the forecheck. Bunting almost got it behind the net. Justin Hall comes into pinch. He's going to drop it back to the point. Nylander holds it in, sends it through. It's deflected just wide. There we go. Over 50 likes. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate it. Here comes a 2-on-1 for the Flyers the other way. Nice play, Justin Hall. Everybody take a drink as Justin Hall with a great play to break that one up. Toronto with the puck. They're going to play it back. Slowing this one down. Whoa, somebody on the ice had a few four-letter words to say. Toronto trying to pick it up. It bounces over Kerfoot's stick, and Philadelphia has to backtrack it around. 11 minutes to go here in the first period. 3 shots for Toronto, only 1 for Philadelphia, and they scored. So they're shooting 100% right now. We need some shots. Shots. Canada all the way. That's right, William. Lucas, the snow is coming. There's going to be some snow angels in the forecast, I'll tell you that much. My friend is visiting right now. Should I recommend him? He's in Toronto. Oh, hockey, dude, that's awesome. Well, if he can get around, depending on where they're staying with the storm coming, Ripley's Aquarium is always nice to see. The Hockey Hall of Fame is always great to see. The Royal Ontario Museum, the ROM, is awesome. A lot of fun there. And of course, if they're right downtown, you got to check out the CN Tower. Taking a hit along the boards. Philadelphia bringing it back into Toronto zone. Yes, that's right, Mark. The WJC is where it's at. It's a race coming down. Aston Reese trying to get there first. So he's there against Ristolainen. But Ristolainen was able to chip the puck aside. Here's Philadelphia in their own zone. This fourth line doing a good job on the forecheck. They steal the puck back and they bring it back to regroup. Aston Reese going to go for a change. Toronto's going to dump it in. Here they come again on the attack, but they cannot get there. James, how's it going? This kind of proves that Tampa didn't have their A game. Oh, James, I don't know. Toronto played really good that game. They shut Tampa down. Here's Toronto. They're bringing it out. AAU Triton wants the wave. So everybody get your wave hands ready. We're going to start the virtual wave. I'm going to count it down as Tavares bringing it into the Flyers zone. 3, 2, 1. Hey, it's wave time. Flyers picking up the loose puck. Toronto just can't get any shots off. Here comes Philadelphia. Another great play by Justin Hall. Hey, there you go. Little Monsters is in there with the wave hands. Triton's got the wave hands going. Coming back around. Philly still with control of the puck. Welcome everybody on Facebook. Glad to see you here. Aaron, Andre, Wes, welcome in. Make sure you find us on YouTube as well and come subscribe. Hey, and then you can get in on all the action on YouTube. You guys are earning points just from being here. You've seen a few people put up redemptions, and that's all based off the points. To check your points, do exclamation mark points in the chat, and it'll tell you what you've earned. Blair, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. So it's 1-0 Flyers. They're going to go to a commercial break. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we talked about it at the last commercial. We have so much hockey still to go. It's going to be crazy. We're making our push for 4K. I alluded to it and talked about it off the top of the show. I'll bring it up here. It's the giveaway that everybody has been waiting for. We are awarding one lucky subscriber a 3-night hotel stay courtesy of Cloud9 Getaways, our amazing partner and sponsor who helps us with all of our giveaways. Definitely check him out. We're going to talk about him at First Intermission a lot more. But what you have to do is, typical for a giveaway. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're following on Instagram, all that good stuff, and you share it out. So go to the video and you'll get all the instructions there. As soon as we hit 4K, the very next stream, we're going to put all the names on the wheel. We're going to give it a spin, and one lucky subscriber is going to win this 3-night hotel stay getaway. They have some big name hotels in Niagara Falls and all across the states, so you can plan a pretty nice little vacation, 3 nights going. And by the way, that's for 4 people, 2 adults and up to 2 children. So if you have some youngsters, or you and the spouse or significant other just want to get away yourselves, go right ahead. But make sure you subscribe and get into that contest. We talked about all the hockey we have going on. It's going to be awesome. The World Juniors is going to be huge. I can't wait. If you were with us in the summertime in August when we covered the Makeup World Juniors, it was so much fun. We had a blast doing it, following that along, and I can't wait for it to get going again. International hockey is so different, and it is so awesome to follow along and watch. Now today at Scotiabank Arena for this Leaf game, it is Next Gen Day, which means the Leafs are wearing those Justin Bieber reversible jerseys. They are wearing the black with the blue, and they look real sharp. And they got the kids doing all the in-stadium announcements. So it's a really great thing they do for some afternoon hockey. Awesome. Spooky, what was for dinner tonight? 9th Next Gen game. They're 6-1-1 so far in the past Next Gen games. Man, I need more points or else I won't be able to redeem Bruins anymore. There you go. That's right, Hockey Dude. Although, Hockey Dude, you and all of the channel members, oh, I see, you got the gamble there. You should be able to use the gamble. That is exclusive for all of our channel members, including the ones that have been gifted memberships. So you are able to do gamble and earn points faster. But you could lose points as well. Mark, Russia is not represented this year at the WJC, at the World Junior Championships. Russia will not be there. Here's David Kemp. He's going to bring it in. Mitch, man, what's going on? Coming across, big shot. That's tipped just wide. It's an afternoon hockey just for the holidays, giving everyone some extra time off. I actually have no idea why it's an afternoon game, but I love it. Who doesn't love some afternoon hockey? Here's Engvall stick handling it in between three Flyers, and no surprise there, he gives it away. Here comes Philadelphia all the way down. Konecny takes a shot, hits a skate, and goes up and out of play. Engvall getting very dangerous there. Because of this channel, I'll be able to listen to the juniors. You're very welcome, little monsters. That's right. We will be covering the first 3 round robin games. The jury's out right now if we're going to be doing the games on New Year's. There's a Leaf game and a junior game. So right now, I'm not planning on streaming on New Year's. But if we're not at 4K and we're just shy, we might do it. So we'll have to see. RJ, how's it going? RJ, the gamble is exclusive for channel members, but you still are earning points. If you do exclamation mark points, it'll tell you how many points you've earned just for hanging out and chatting. And then you could use those points for some of the redemptions. Long pass up the middle. Toronto can't get it. Philadelphia is blocking a lot of shots so far, but Philly still only has 1 registered shot, which is crazy. The Preds are too cheap to fill the arena with a bunch of kids. Gotta get that cash. That's right. That's right, CeeLo. Philadelphia with it, bringing it in. They're going to take another shot. That's blocked. Coming around on the side. Toronto only had 5 shots so far here in this first period. D'Angelo cross ice. Philadelphia shot number 2, and Samsonov is going to hold on to that one. Owen Tippett coming in 84 miles an hour with that blast. If you're just coming in, thank you for joining us. Make sure you hit that like. We're up to 60 likes. Let's see if we can get up to 75. And if you haven't subscribed yet, kindly hit that subscribe. We're 8 away from 3870. So we want to try and get as close to 3,900 as we can. 6:18 left to go in the first. Both teams off to a very, very slow start here. Toronto dominating in the faceoff circle. There it is. Puck is 1. Philadelphia, quick shot. That's tipped. And Samsonov is going to grab that up from the boards. Very, very close play. Let me see here. No, we need 5K, not 4K. I'd love to get to 5K, but hey, you got to stop at 4K first. Texas Hockey Cards, you got it. Share it out. Let's go. If you're on Facebook, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, wherever you have hockey groups, share out the stream. Tell everyone, come on in. Philadelphia going point to point. They're going to put it in. That's blocked in the slot. Quick shot. That trickles just past the post. Toronto getting a little bit of that Christmas luck coming in. MySpace. Yeah, if you got MySpace. Hey, I heard Tom from MySpace wants to take over Twitter. Toronto slowing it down in their own zone. 5:35 to go here in the first period. Flyers have really come out huge, just putting on the pressure. Behind the net, Matthews going to play back to Nylander, and Philly's going to knock that out. Timmins has to go back and get it. And he makes an errant pass back to Brody. Brody's going to set it up here. Incredible. You got mail.
Let's go.
I did get mail. RJ coming in with the subscribe. That's right. We now have a mailing address.
Let's go.
Did that actually show up? Thank you. Rebecca coming in with the subscribe. Thank you, everyone, for subscribing. That's right, Triton. We now have an official mailing address. We'll talk about that at the next commercial break. Back behind, in the corner, Philadelphia, working it over. Toronto, Kerfoot picking it up, tries to go back to Matthews. Matthews around to Brody. Brody trying to set it up. Here comes Engvall. Mitch, are you watching on a mobile device or a computer? If you're watching on a computer, you can hit the join button located next to subscribe. Here's Engvall, takes a shot right in on the chest of Hart. If you're watching on a mobile device or tablet, at the top of your chat, there should be a pinned message. Also, Dallas, thank you. Dallas just dropped the link in, which will take you to the membership page. So as Triton mentioned, host cool, now I can send you a DVD of your singing clips. There you go. We now officially have a mailbox. So we've had a lot of people over the last couple weeks and months asking us, Sam, I want to send you something. Where can I send it to? And we haven't had an official mailbox to receive. We now do. We actually just got it set up today. So if you are one of those people who are looking to send something, whether it's just a little postcard, a letter, a packet, whatever it is, the address is in the About Us section on the channel. It's also in the description of the video, and we should have it on a timed message being dropped throughout the chat. So wanted to make sure everybody is aware. Something new we just able to do. So thank you, Triton, for calling it out, pointing it out. Brand new mailbox, which means we are expanding. Earl, what's going on? Welcome everybody on Facebook. Glad to see you here. Glad to have you. But we are expanding as our channel continues to grow, and because of the support of all of our channel members and everybody, all of our subscribers, it's allowing us to expand and do more and more. So the mailbox is just the next step in the evolution of our channel. You can always send me an email if you do have to reach out to our email address. And of course, on social media, you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok, although I don't post too much on TikTok anymore. It's more just for goofing around. Once in a while, we do go live there. But Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, we got a Facebook group and a Facebook page. So make sure you follow the page and join the group. We're just trying to hit all the platforms we can. So we appreciate all the support. And there we are, 73 likes, getting up there, closing in to 100. Next stop is 100. So thank you there. I got to update these subscriber numbers again. Thank you so much as we are continuing to climb, and it's because of each and every one of you. Now let's see if Toronto can turn this around. Let's flood the chat with Go Leafs Go. Go Leafs Go. Go Leafs Go. Put some mojo out there to help them through the end of this period. Yesterday, I was dancing for the last couple minutes until they scored, and they finally did. The recipe is simple against the Leafs. You close in the center ice and hit them. That's true. That is true, Dennis. They got to get tougher. There it is, Dave getting it going. Spooky getting it going. Here comes Yarncroc. He's going to send it out. And here's Tavares coming up the middle. Has it taken away. Can't pick it up. And you know what we're going to do? We're almost at 80 likes. When we hit 80 likes, we're going to start the shimmying. We're going to start the dancing. And we're not going to stop till the Leafs score. It worked the other day. Let's see if it'll work again. We're over up behind the net. Kicking it out. Here comes the Flyers. Philadelphia working their way up through the neutral zone. Konecny. He's going to send it all the way around the boards. Picking it up. Here comes Toronto. There it is, 80 likes. So it's time to shimmy. It's time to bop and move. And we're going to do this until the Leafs score or the period ends. And I hope I'm not doing this for 3 minutes because it's going to get hot. Andrew Ford, what's going on? Welcome in. Bobbert, hello there. Go Leafs Go. The Go Leafs Goes are flooding in. Toronto has it. We're feeling the groove. We're dancing it up. We're celebrating 80 likes. But we're also putting it out there to move the universe around, to get the Leafs, to get some shots. And there's a shot by Aston Reese, but it gets knocked down. All the way back. Toronto's going to pick it up. I don't see it. They'll do it. Come on. Here they come behind. Oh, Philly steals it away. They're going to backhand it high. It's held in at the line by Matthews. Matthews to Nylander. Come on, Willie. He takes a shot. Rebound. No, it goes to the corner. Philly picks it up. And they're going to bring it out. Here come the Flyers. Flyers bringing it down the ice. Turning it over. Here comes Toronto. Toronto, let's go. Matthews. It's Matthews and Nylander coming in. Drops it to Nylander. Back to Matthews behind him. He couldn't pick it up. Oh, Willie. Trying to hold it in his bunting. He can't do it. Philly picking it up. Here comes the Flyers, and that's going to be offside. It's a whistle, so I get to take a break. Woo. Spooky. One day we'll get you going. There's Marner's mom. Marner's mom getting in the mix. Triton redeeming Marner's mom. Sam, you might wind up shimmying Toronto to a cup. Hey, if it works, Mark, I'll be shimmying right down Yonge Street for the parade. So close. Everybody thought that was close. All right, here it is. Puck is dropped again. We got to fire up the shimmy. We got to get it going. Come on, Toronto. I'm starting to sweat. Here's Justin Hall. He's going to play it off the boards to Giordano. Giordano eludes a hit and gets the puck up, but he can't get it out. Philly's holding it in. Here's Justin Hall again. He's going to try the other way. I want a video of that. There you go, Triton. We'll make it happen. We'll do the Leaf shimmy right down the street. Here's Giordano. He's going to pick it up. Leafs moving ahead. 3-on-2. Coming in. Now the rest of the Flyers catch up. Kerfoot behind the net. He gets sandwiched. Engvall is in there. Engvall, come on. You got to play more like your 6'5" frame. There you go. Engvall comes away with it. He's going to take the shot. It comes to the high slot. Toronto can't get the shot off. They're up to 9 shots now, but it's not enough. They hold it in. Can't get it to Kerfoot. No, the official is going to whistle that down on the offside, but it did not come out. Oh, boo. So they're battling hard. Toronto's battling hard. They're doing a great job keeping it in. We got a holding penalty. So Delorier is going to take the penalty. I mean, I don't see the describe button. Oh, Nathan, I think are you watching on a mobile device? Hey, Lori, what's going on? Welcome in. Penalty. Here we go. Number SB12, 5 minutes for fighting. Yeah. BD Gaines, good to see you. All right, here we go on the power play. Let's get the dancing going again to celebrate off the boards. Michael Bunting goes behind the net. Back to the point. Come on, Toronto. We're willing. Everybody at home, dance along. Let's get the atmosphere moving. Here's Toronto. Marner. He's going to kick it over to Nylander. Nylander back to Matthews. Matthews from the blue line takes the shot, and that's deflected just wide. Matthews going to hold it in. Comes back to the Matthews. Matthews, far side. He's going to get it back. Toronto, I think they're going with 5 forwards right now on the power play. Back to the point. Matthews takes a shot. It hits a skate and goes wide. Marner into the slot. Bunting. He's going to take a shot, and that goes high and over the net. Comes around the other side. Here's Marner. He's going to get it back to Bunting. Bunting back to Marner. Marner switching with Matthews. Marner coming up the high slot. He's now through the faceoff circle. Back to Nylander. Nylander, high slot, takes a shot, rebound. Matthews takes a sand wedge at it, and he puts it over the net. Back to the point, picked up. Here comes Toronto from the faceoff circle. And that's going to hit a body and go just wide. And Philly's going to clear this out with 10 seconds left to go. My shimmying has all done for none, as they're not going to come away and score. Long pass up the middle, and that's going to do it. There's the horn, and the period has come to an end. And at the end, Robin comes in with the subscribe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to our first period intermission, brought to you by our partner and good friend, Cloud9 Getaways. Welcome to the Samwelb12 Experience 4K subscriber giveaway. That's right, one lucky subscriber is going to win an incredible getaway package. All you have to do is follow the instructions. Make sure you're subscribed, liked, comment, go over to Instagram, follow, tag some friends. You know the drill. Follow all the instructions detailed in the description of this video, and you could win a 3-night stay at a hotel getaway. So what are you waiting for? Leave your comment, follow the instructions, and make sure you have a chance to win. Thank you, and we'll see you real soon.
Let's go!
What's up, everybody? Braxton coming in with the subscribe. Here we are, the Intermission Studio, brought to you by Cloud9 Getaways for all your travel needs. If you want to go to Disney World, if you want to hit up a cruise, an all-inclusive, maybe you're a Flyers fan and you want to follow them around. Hey, maybe you want to go to the Winter Classic, go to the Daytona 500. Maybe you want to do something crazy and, go to the next World Cup. Reach out to Chris at cloud9getaways.com or give him a call, and he can definitely help you out. So Chris, thank you for all the support and everything you do with the amazing giveaways and helping our fans out. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It has been a pretty slow period, shall we say. I was trying to find the right words, and man, it was a slow period. Philadelphia is up 1-0, and we're all saying, how on earth is that possible? Well, it is. It was Tony DeAngelo, his fifth of the year, from Kevin Hames and James Van Riemsdyk. It was a power play goal to put them ahead. Toronto musters only 11 shots. Philadelphia only with 3. So there it is. No, CeeLo, don't worry. I don't do NASCAR, but if you want to go to NASCAR, if you want to go with CeeLo to NASCAR, reach out to Chris and he'll get you tickets. Here he is on the power play. 1-for-1 is Philly. Toronto is 0-for-1, but their power play is still ongoing. In the face-off percentage, wow, so this turned around quickly. Toronto was ahead. Philly has now come out on top, 62% to 39%. That is just ugly. Block shots, 5 for Toronto, 4 for Philadelphia. 1 takeaway for Toronto, 3 for Philly. 5 giveaways for Philly and 3 for Toronto. 17 hits, Philadelphia, 10 for Toronto. So that is the stats for the game. Now, Mark, you bring up a very good point. It's something I want to talk about. And if you don't know or you didn't see, of course, Michael Bunting on the last game, there was a little bit of a scrum as right at the end of the period, one of the Lightning took a hefty run at Mitch Marner. Anytime you get a chance to hit a superstar, some of these folks will take it. And he hit Marner hard right at the buzzer. So Bunting jumped in, a few others jumped in, and the linesman got a little aggressive with Michael Bunting and kind of dragged him over to the door to send him off to the dressing room, and he kind of physically like shoved him through the door a couple of times. If you didn't see it, we have the short posted up on the channel, so you can take a break, or one of the mods, if you want to grab that link and drop it in, you can go and watch it. It's only like 12 seconds. But here's how it breaks out. The linesman who was really aggressive with Michael Bunting at the end of the first period, his name is Dan Kelly. Now, if you don't know who Dan Kelly is, he's very familiar with physicality and tough play. Riot watches airplanes. What's going on? Welcome in. In the description button, is the description button called subscribed? So, okay, so Nathan, if that is subscribed, if it's saying subscribed, you are good. You're already subscribed. Just below that where it says subscribed, there's a description that says more. If you're on the computer, you just have to hit more and it should drop everything down. If you're looking for the membership, what you have to do at the bottom of your chat, there's a little, like, almost looks like a dollar bill with a dollar sign. Next to the emojis, that's where you'll find the membership piece. Thank you, Triton. There's the link to the short if you want to see Bunting getting thrown out. But so Dan Kelly, he was assessed a 10-game suspension for a hit to the head of former Toronto player Andreas Johansson during the 2016 Calder Cup playoffs when he was playing for the Albany Devils and Johansson was playing with the Marlies. So if you remember, Andreas Johansson, Toronto Maple Leaf player, never really found his way. He then was traded to New Jersey Devils. I think the Devils put him on waivers. So Andreas Johansson, when he came into the Leafs organization, was playing with the Marlies, and he was a little bulldog, right? He helped the Marlies go to the Calder Cup. So during the playoffs in 2016, Dan Kelly, who then was a player, was given a 10-game suspension for a hit to the head. So the TSN panel, Darren Drager, believe that Kelly will end up having a hearing with the Department of Officiating. Nothing has come out as of yet. As you know, when it comes to the officials, it's very hush-hush. You don't hear a lot. You don't hear like the players, oh, when Austin Matthews cross-checked Rasmus Dahlin to the head, Matthews had to go in and have, a meeting, and everybody, you heard everything is big news. So Dan Kelly is likely to have a hearing with the Department of Officiating, but we probably won't hear anything about it until there is an outcome that comes out. So yeah, that ref, he did get a little handsy. It was crazy, not the good kind either. It was pretty crazy. It was pretty rough. But this, when I saw this, Dan Kelly, an AHL hockey player, gets the 10-game suspension, against the Leafs. They asked Michael Bunting, because Bunting did spend a lot of time playing in the AHL, if he had any history with Dan Kelly, and Bunting said, his response was, "Well, I'm sure I have history with everybody, but nothing that he recalled." So as it went down, on also, let's see this. So more on Dan Kelly. May 19th, 2010, Kelly signed with the New Jersey Devils as a free agent. On August 30th, 2014, Kelly was re-signed to a 2-year, two-way, 1.1 million contract with the Devils. On May 12th, he was assessed that 10-game suspension. So that's it. So he bounced around a little bit, never really had an NHL career, so no surprise that he got a little physical. Michael Bunting said, listen, emotions were high, there was a lot going on, and he kind of shrugged it off. I mean, what are you going to do, right? But it's a crazy play, and you hate to see an official kind of getting like that. Like to see Kelly do that to Reeves. Yeah, that's true, right? Michael Bunting, a little 5'10" guy, a little easy to push around. You do that to a guy like Ryan Reeves or one of the big tough guys. And I'm sure that's what happened, right? The big tussle at the end, and he just took things where they didn't need to go. So we'll see what happens. We'll see where things come out, and hopefully, um, hopefully I don't think he'll receive a suspension. The official will receive a suspension, but I'm sure, maybe there's a fine or something. And again, we probably won't hear from it. Nice of Bunting. It would have bitten that jerk. Spooky. That's awesome. Like Magoo and Darcy Tucker back in the day. Yeah, like remember Tucker? Tucker was feisty. Tucker didn't back down from anybody, and he would stand up for himself regardless who it was. But you never want to see a player, fight back against an official. If Michael Bunting had done something stupid like, push back or hit that linesman, he would be suspended for a long time, and it would just get really, really ugly. So glad to see that didn't happen. Some other news going around in the league. There was a couple signings. So the Ottawa Senators have re-signed defenseman Artem Zub to a 4-year, $18.4 million contract extension. So about $4.6 million per year. So good for him. Zub's been solid for the Sens, and that's a good signing for him. Esperin Berlin has announced that the defenseman Brendan Gould has retired from professional hockey at the age of 25 due to personal reasons. Gould played 5 NHL seasons with the Buffalo Sabres and the Anaheim Ducks. He only had 4 goals and 10 assists in 65 games before signing overseas, and he is now kind of officially called it quits for personal reasons. So not sure exactly what's going on there. Kelly's a new ref. Nobody explained it to him that the officials only rough up the leads with shady calls. Yeah, and you know what? And this is it. It's interesting you say he's a new ref. There's been lots of conversation going on right now about the state of officiating, and we know, and we've talked about it here all the time. There's some bad calls. There's lots going on, but there's this shift happening, right, where a lot of the older officials have to retire, and they are retiring. The younger officials are coming up are not very good. And if you watch, AHL hockey, OHL hockey, even kind of all the way down to the youngsters that are, reffing in rep hockey today, the parents are so bad. There was a one clip we saw on, I think it was on TikTok or whatever it was, of some woman climbing the boards, reaching over the glass and smacking the official in the head because of a bad call he made. It's stupid acts like that are causing people not to want to be officials anymore. And we know really officials are hockey players that were good skaters, but they just couldn't cut it as a hockey player. So they get into officiating. And we have to treat the officials with respect. As much as we may not like the calls, we may not like the offside call, we may not like the called off goal or whatnot. The officials are seeing things in real time and making split second decisions. So in no way should a parent climb the boards and smack an official in the head. You shouldn't corner an official after the game in the hallways. Let's treat the officials with respect and get some of these kids who are very talented and know the game to get up to the National League, because we need some good officials. Care, how's it going? What's up? Cooper, Welcome in. It is an afternoon hockey game. So happy to have everybody here. We're almost in at 100 likes, so if you haven't hit a like yet, give it a click. We're 10 likes away. So those were kind of the main topics I wanted to talk about today. I also wanted to take a look at some of the leading scorers because right now, McDavid and Draisaitl, they're leading the way. They're crushing it again. And I have a question for the chat. Talking about hockey, when you get past the McDavids and the Draisaitl's, your next three on the board, who are essentially, 1 point apart from each other, Tage Thompson of the Buffalo Sabres. If you were building a hockey team, who would you choose as your franchise player right now? Tage Thompson, Nikita Kucherov, or Jason Robertson? Which of those players would you put? And you could put the initials. You could put TT for Tage Thompson, NK for Nikita Kucherov, or JR for Jason Robertson. I'm curious who your pick would be if you were kind of building your franchise around. CeeLo says Roman Yossi. CeeLo, that's why your franchise would not do very well. I'm just kidding. I actually like Roman really good. If he was on if he had some more talent around him, but he's a great player. Carolina, what's going on? Hope everyone's well. Hope you are doing well. Brandon's going Tage Thompson. Yeah, he's spectacular. Oh, thank you, Triton. Your franchise would do lousy as well. uh, Carolina saying Robertson. Yeah, Andrew's going Tage. Carry it's Samsonov in net. Would like to sleep's going Tage as well. Perezer's going Nikita Kucherov. Yeah. Lucas is going Jason Robertson. Lots of Jason Robertson, couple Robertsons, a lot of Thompsons. Only the one Kucherov. We have talent. Or your coach just sucks. Yeah, that'll do it too. So interesting to see kind of how it's spread around. A couple Robertsons, a couple Thompsons, and the Kucherov. I myself would take Tage Thompson as well, and I'll tell you why. A couple of years ago, when Tage was coming into the league, he's a big boy. He is. Will this take me if I click on his name? Will this bring me up his stats? I think he's like 6'6" or 6'7", something like that. He's 6'6", 220 pounds. He's a big boy. He's got incredible hands. He's got an amazing shot. He can shoot. He can pass. He can hit. He's done so many things. Jason Robertson, good player. He's got good hands. He's got wheels. He's fast. My only concern with Jason Robertson is his durability. Now, he's also 6'3", 200 pounds, and he's only 23 years old. So he's still going to put some muscle on him. We'll have to see when Jason Robertson puts on that muscle, how it's going to impact his game. Tage Thompson is 25, right? So he's going to put on a little bit too, but not as much as Jason will. And those extra couple inches make a huge difference. Nikita Kucherov, I don't like Nikita Kucherov. Tanner, what's going on? Go Leafs go. I'll tell you why I don't like Nikita Kucherov. He's 5'11", he's 29 years old, and I think he's a dirty player. I just don't like his style of play. Yes, he has a good shot. I think Nikita Kucherov performs at the level he does because he's surrounded by immaculate talent. Tage Thompson does not have that kind of talent on Buffalo. Jason Robertson has okay talent on Dallas, but he's not playing with the type of guys. I mean, he's got Sagan, but I still, like Kucherov's line mates better. But I think Tage Thompson is the guy. He's going to be an incredible player for years to come. So it's always interesting when you look at a player and look who they're around with. We know McDavid. McDavid is ridiculous, right? We all know that. Leon Draisaitl is a good player. He does great things, and he's only 27 years of age. He's 6'2". It's crazy. He's 27. He's been playing for 9 years already. But my question with Draisaitl, is he putting up the points he puts up because he plays with McDavid? If you took Draisaitl out of that spot and put him on a different team, does he still perform the way he's performing? We know McDavid will do this everywhere he goes, right? McDavid is a beast. Draisaitl, I'm not so sure about. You see it all the time where you had, going back in the day, you had Adam Oates and Brett Hull, right? What a lethal combination. You take Adam Oates away from Brett Hull and you trade him. He didn't put up the same kind of points. Leon has joined my ranks of hatred players for personal reasons. There you go. Oh yes, CeeLo, I know. But listen, you got to give props. Draisaitl played the playoffs last year for Edmonton with like one ankle, right? He had a severely destroyed ankle, and he was still able to play and perform. So I still give him credit. I mean, he's still way better of a hockey player. Still one of the best. But I don't know if he would be as good if you took him away from McDavid. Which begs the question, we know coming up. Tanner, thank you very much. Happy holidays to you as well. Mark says Nikita Kucherov has the tools. He just takes the lazy, dirty, cheap shots. That's right. And you know who that reminds me of? If you look at Brad Marchand. Now, Marchand, he's a good hockey player. I hate him because he's so dirty and he's so cheap. And if you don't watch the play, a lot of people, when they watch hockey, they watch where the puck goes, right? If you watch it, and that's mainly because that's what TV shows you. But if you watch it with a bigger scope, if you go to a game and you watch it live and you watch the whole ice and you see what happens off camera or away, guys like Kucherov and Marchand are so dirty. They're so cheap. They're just showing something I want to call attention to. When we did the game the other day, I mentioned Matthews showing up. I think I said he was dressed as Buddy the Elf, but it wasn't Buddy the Elf. He was dressed up with the sweater with the bow tie on the front. They were doing a charity. They're creating awareness for the Sick Kids Foundation. And Austin Matthews, I mentioned on stream, why are his skates shiny? Why are they like so reflective? He had custom wraps put on his skates shaped like a gift that were red, green, and yellow, and it had Sick Kids along the side. So the game's about to come back, so we're going to switch over the... All right, we should be back. We should be back. The internet is having some issues. We're trying to get over to our game screen, but we're a little frozen right now. Come on. Come on, game screen. Well, we're going to keep going here. The meme vloggers, let's go Leafs. What's going on? Welcome in. I'm not able to change screens. Rory rooting from Alaska. Awesome. Good to have you. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully everybody will come back in. We can try and get to our game screen. Come on. Trying to get there. It's just not letting us. Come on. What is happening here with this program? Well, we're going to call the game. Let's not worry about it. It'll be what it'll be. Quick shot. That's going to go just wide. What is happening here? So our regular game screen seems to have disappeared. Bear with me here. All right, so we're just going to have to live with it on this screen. Here's Philadelphia. They have it down in Toronto territory. Thanks for subscribing. Bell and Telus are out. Thank you, Dallas, for letting me know. Looks like there's some major internet outages going on in the Ontario area right now. So we're going to try and get our game screen back up and running here. But at least we can still get some things going. Here's Philadelphia. Philadelphia coming in, circling all the way down around. Philadelphia. Here comes Toronto. Toronto back in. I do apologize. We're trying to get the actual screen back up here. Anderson battling through. It looks like something happened with all of our scenes here. Holmberg trying to come in front. He can't do it. Here comes Philadelphia working through. Again, I do apologize. We're having some technical difficulties here. Here's Tavares going backhand. Can't put it in. It's there. It's on the line. It's sitting there. Hart is trying to cover over it. He can't get it. Can I switch? Let's see. All right, let's see if we can do this real quick here. It looks like something did happen to our game screen, so we're going to try and modify this as we go. So bear with me. I do apologize. Leafs going to win this. Here comes Philadelphia working their way out. Philadelphia coming through, trying to get it in. They can't do it. Toronto trying to battle through. Up top, Marner coming through. Quick shot. That's going to go just wide. Yarncroke with a nice play. McEwen all the way down. A quick shot. That's going to go off the side of the net. Wow, they're getting close. They are getting close. Come on. Here's Toronto working their way through. Again, I do apologize. Quick shot. That's going to go just wide. It looks like our trying to bring the on ice screen over to here too, but it looks like their site is down, so there's trouble everywhere. Here's Toronto. Toronto stealing it up. Here's David Kemp. David Kemp on the rush. Coming in. Kerfoot shoots. Nice save by Hart. Great save there. Absolutely great save. David Kemp putting it through. All right, there we go. So we're able to bring this up. We're going to kind of do this on the fly here, so bear with me. Come on. Here's Matthews on the move. Coming through, here's Philadelphia. Philadelphia coming on. They're going to chip it in. We're trying to rebuild this as we're going here, so bear with me while I do this. Allison takes a shot. That's going to go. Leafs have a chance. Matthews putting it in behind the boards. Out in front. Big shot and a nice stop there. Rebound coming out. Wow, Matthews just couldn't get it. Wow, everything is slowing down here. I guess that storm must be starting to make its way into Toronto as there's technical issues all over there. So thanks for bearing with us. At least we got the scoreboard going here. We are at our desk. I don't know why this has changed. All right, so we're getting progress. We're getting progress. Here comes Toronto. Toronto working it back in. Quick shot. Hart's going to make the save. Rebound. Holmberg couldn't pull the trigger there. He was getting close. Come on. Holmberg coming in front. Pass in front. Can't get there. So close. Justin Hall is there battling with Sanheim in the corner. Puck's going to come out. Quick shot. That gets through. All right. We got a scramble in front. Little rumble in the jungle going on. All right. We're going to get the on ice up here for you. They're still battling. Can't see which Leaf is on the bottom. But everybody's got somebody. Everybody's holding on. They're digging out. They are battling hard in the corner. So who's on the bottom? It looks like it's Jordy Ben. Jordy Ben on the bottom of the pile. So I don't know exactly what happened there, but our main game screen seems to have completely disappeared. So we'll have to try and bring this one back. We'll work on it after the stream. There we go. 100 likes. Thank you guys for hitting that like as we work through our technical difficulties. They're going to go to a commercial break. So welcome in if you're just joining us. Thank you for joining us. We had some technical difficulties there coming out of the second period. The big winter storm that's starting to roll through is causing some havoc. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for hitting that like, getting us up over 100 likes. I applaud you. Thank you for that. If you are brand new and you've never joined us for a game, hit that subscribe. We're on our way to 3,900. We're 4 subscribers away from 3,880. So we'd really appreciate that. Hi, I'm new. Welcome in. I don't know how to pronounce that, and I don't want to butcher it. Brahima? Is that how you pronounce it? But welcome in. Good to see you here. So thank you for joining us, and thank everybody for joining us here. Our normal game screen that we have up, something happened here in the program, and our game screen completely disappeared on us. So Sammy's going to have to go and figure that one out to see what on earth happened. I wonder. I'm gonna try something here. We're on commercial break, so I'm gonna see if we can we copy a screen from another profile. I don't think we can. So I know I have a backup profile, and I wanted to see if I could copy that over. And it doesn't look like it. Darn it. Well, that's too bad. Don't know what on earth happened there, but I'm going to try and bring a couple other things onto this screen here for us so we have to keep track. You know, I can't even go and get those other graphics. Yeah, it looks like everything is kind of locking up here. So, all right, we're going to have to bear with it. Let's see what penalties come out of that rumble in the jungle. Looks like Ben is going to get 2 minutes for roughing. So we're going to get 4-on-4 hockey here for 2 minutes or less. And let's see what's going on. Leafs are going to explode soon. I hope so, Mark. I hope they will. Quick shot, that's going to go just wide. I'll have to manually give you updates on our subscriber count as we go. Unless we can bring this in as we're talking. Here comes Philly. They're going to hold it in. Philly going cross ice. That's picked up by Toronto. Toronto going to bounce it out. Here come the Leafs. Working all the way up. Cycling through. It's Nylander. Nylander in the high slot. Face-off circle. Going to spin around. He's going to drop it off there. Matthews takes it between the legs. Matthews circling now. Here's Giordano. He's going to send it. That's deflected just wide. He gets bumped off the puck. Philadelphia is going to back it up, and they're going to slow it down. Slowing it down is those Flyers of Philadelphia. Here comes Philly. Now they're going to start to work it up. They slowed it down in their own zone. Now they're on the pace. They're working their way up, just bringing it in over the Toronto line, and we got a whistle on the offside. So nice little move there by Toronto to get the puck, keep it out, and force Philly to go offside. Trying to find my graphic here. Trying to rebuild this on the fly is not not fun. So thank you for hanging with me while we try and get this to come up. Here it is. Philly has it down in the Toronto zone. Philly trying to pick it up. Come to the top of the circle. Big shot. Samsonov made the save, and it goes up and out of play. So Samsonov has been really sharp. Really sharp. He kind of wishes he had that one goal back. but he's been doing okay. What is going on? Let's see here. Trying to take a look. Looking. Trying to find something, and it's hard to do it well. Here we go. Let's drop this in over here.
Let's go!
Thank you for coming in with the subscribe. Here it goes all the way down. Brody back to pick it up. He's going to take a look. Here's Marner. Marner all the way down the ice. Going to bring it in. That's going to go just wide. Again, thank you everybody for continuing to hit that like button and continuing to subscribe while we work through this. There we go. So at least we can keep track. Oh, wow. Crazy. You gotta love when technology strikes. Publish that. We'll go back to live mode. There we go. So thank you all so very much for putting up with me while we're trying to repair this on the fly. Let's move the alert box. We'll move the alert box so all of the redemptions and stuff will pop up over here. There we go. And we got a penalty coming up. Interference. Looks like it's going to be Frost. That's going to the box. With 11 minutes to go here in the second period, Toronto's going to draw another penalty. And that was kind of a dicey call. Kerfoot seemed to go down quite easy there. But Toronto's going to get another power play for 2 minutes or less. Let's see what they can do. Can they turn this around? They need to turn this around. Oh, BD Gaines, no worries, no stress at all. No stress at all. We're just trying to get things done. You know the way it is. Let's refresh this.
All right!
So the total shots, 21 shots for the Maple Leafs, only 5 shots for the Flyers. Here comes Toronto working in on the power play. Stepping over the line. Tavares has it there. He's being worked over. Back to the point. Taking a look around. Marner's going to give it back. Here's Matthews. Matthews taking a look. He's going to send it back to the point to Marner. Marner taking a look far side to Nylander. Nylander back to Marner. Marner over to Matthews. Matthews face-off dot. He's going to carry it all the way down. Behind the net to Tavares to Marner. Or to Matthews to Marner. Marner to Matthews. Matthews slides it in front looking for a tip. Nobody there. Marner has to hold it in. He's going to put it in deep, but Philly picks it up. And Philly's going to use the boards and get it out and down the ice. Toronto's power play at home is ranked 5th in the National Hockey League. Whoa, and there's a Leaf player takes a little header over the goaltender as Nylander trips over his own goaltender. D-Dan coming in with the subscribe. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Putting us up to 38.80. There we go. Thank you guys so much for getting us to 38.80. 20 to go. 20 subs to go. Lucas dropping the Michael Bunting. Check out my bunt. Jim is saying no sound. Uh-oh. Did we lose sound? Can anybody else hear me? Anybody else have an issue with the sound? Or is it just Jim? Here's Arvidsson. You hear me. Okay, thank you, BD. Jim, check your volume. Here comes Philadelphia, chipping it down the ice. Looks like the NHL.com site has gone completely down. Hopefully that comes back up soon. Thank you, crew. And welcome in. Glad to have everybody here on this. Game is super low. Yes, crew, we have the game volume that is low intentionally. All the way back down. Oh, but I can't see. Yes, the site that we use for the on ice, that has gone down. So everybody's having some issues with the storm making its way in. I have completely no idea about ice hockey, and I'm about to make a bet. Can anyone help me? Oh, Prabesh, hey, welcome in. And I do not give betting advice because I am terrible when it comes to placing bets. So it looks like Giordano, he's going to take a penalty now for tripping. Giordano is getting the penalty. If you're watching on Facebook, welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys coming in. If you are on Facebook, make sure you like the Samwelb12 Experience page and join the group. Pure, what's going on? Owen Tippett on the ice right now. Owen Tippett, talk about a player who had all kinds of potential, never was able to amount to it in Florida. Here's Toronto shorthanded, and that's going to go just wide. So it's nice to see Tippett doing a little bit better here in Philadelphia. All the way down the ice. You're enjoying the storm safely from Florida. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, Dave. So here's Philadelphia on the power play. A minute and a half to go. Quick shot. That's going to hit Samsonov. He gives up a juicy rebound, and nobody can pick it up. But the helmet does come off, and that's going to be blown down. So appreciate you guys coming in and joining in. Just to give you an update as what's been going on. We our main game screen seemed to went away. We were stuck at the intermission studio. We have our pregame is good. Our intermission is good. And our game screen seemed to blow up. So we'll have to just stick it out and see what's going on. Of course, I now just messed up the on ice screen. Oh boy. They're calling Kerfoot all the way back down. He's got to play it. Philly back to pick it up. Come on ice. You can do it on ice. Oh, the computer is not having fun today. Let's reload it and see if it'll set itself properly. Here's Kerfoot. Frost over the line, going to bring it in. Philadelphia on the move. Hayes has it. Hayes coming in. And he gets it knocked out. Toronto doing a nice job. They're able to knock it out. Now they're giving chase. Oy. Philly working it along the half boards. Back to the point. Here's Konechny. Konechny has been great for the Flyers so far. Going to put it over. Philly with the shot. That's going to hit a body and go just wide. Trying to bank it off the boards. Shots are 21-7 in favor of the Leafs, but Philadelphia here on the power play with 10 seconds left to go. Quick shot by Philadelphia. That's going to hit somebody and go out of play. At least he didn't forget to plug the charger into the laptop. That's true, Silo. That's true. Placed a bet on Toronto to win. Will Toronto win? Prabesh, Toronto should win. They are a better team. They are a better team. Too many kids home clogging up the internet. That's right, Coaster Mom. That is exactly right. Blame the kids. Although they're not home here. Not yet. But I don't know what happened to our game screen. It just totally vanished, which is so bizarre. Here's Toronto. They're going to kick it out of the corner. Banking it around. Off a leg. Philly's putting it deep down into Toronto territory. Toronto is battling hard. Coming through. Here come the Leafs. The Leafs bringing it up and playing. Here comes Toronto working through. Stopping, turning around. We got 6:45 to go in the second period. Thank you, new subscriber, for coming in. Appreciate it. Toronto holding it in. We got another penalty coming up to Philadelphia. Here it is, Toronto. Liljegren at the point. It's a 6-on-5 now until Philly touches it. Over in the corner, back to the point. Putting it ahead. Liljegren goes down deep. Here's Nylander behind the net. Sending it out in front. Matthews, stick up. He wants it. Takes a shot. And that's deflected into the corner. Liljegren is going to play it. Playing it around to Nylander. Nylander carrying it through. Passing it around. Kerfoot. Oh, Knocked off the stick. Oh, it was Timmins. Toronto's still with it. It's a delayed penalty for
Let's
Philadelphia.
go.
Toronto still controlling it. Pucci coming in. Thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate it. So we're slowly climbing up. 18 away. Marner giving it to Nylander. Nylander back to Marner. Marner off the boards to the point. Here's Liljegren. Across to Giordano. Philly's going to knock that one down, but they didn't blow it. It didn't get blown down as Philadelphia did not control it. Here comes Toronto, still with it. 6-on-5 advantage. Toronto's going to cycle it around. Matthews with it. He's going to pass it back. Everybody's trying to cycle it around. Leafs are going to make some changes. They now played a full shift in a 6-on-5. They haven't let Philly touch it. They're going to carry it through, trying to pass it over. Now Philadelphia touches it, and they're going to get this one blown down. Wow, thank you guys so much. Putting us up to 85. They're going to go to commercial break. As Matthews draws the penalty, when they come back, it's going to be a 5-on-4 advantage for Toronto. Hopefully they can tie this game up. Again, welcome in everybody. Thank you for joining us. This is not our normal game screen. With the big storm rolling through, we've had some technical issues, and we kind of set this one up on the fly. So appreciate you coming in and hanging out, and we're going to make do with the best that we can. Make sure after this game, when this is up, so about 5 o'clock or 5:15 is kind of when we're targeting. Yeah, it should be about right. Around 5:15, we are going to have our post-game recap holiday special. But what we're going to do is we're going to drop a link in the chat, and we're going to invite you to come on stream with us live so we can say hello. We can talk about the Leafs, your favorite players, favorite teams, favorite officials, and we're going to talk about all things hockey, all things holidays, and just have some fun. So it's going to be great. So make sure if you can't stick around for the full game, make sure to come back around 5 o'clock or so you can join us live on stream. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. As a storm in your city right now, Blair, it is not where I am. As I look out the window, there's nothing going on, but Dallas had let us know earlier that Rogers and Bell were having some issues in and around Toronto and the Ontario regions. And the big storm is starting to roll through. I think the winds are starting to pick up. So I assume with the outages, it's just wreaking havoc all over the place. And I assume it's only going to get worse as all the kids start coming home and everyone starts jumping on the interweb. But that's okay. BD's telling us all clear in Barrie. Awesome. Good to hear that right now. And hope wherever you're watching from, when the storm does roll in, you stay safe. Make sure you have lots of salt and shovels and all that fun stuff. Yeah, 4 o'clock is 4:30 probably would have been about the time, but I'm going to have to switch scenes and get everything set up here. So 5 to 5:15 is what we're looking for the post-game report. All right, on the side, Toronto working through, trying to pick it up on the power play. Marner's going to throw it in front. That gets knocked down by the Flyers. Flyers, little pass out. Konechny shorthanded. He's going to roll it in to the Toronto zone. Back to pick it up is Mitch Marner. Marner's going to spin around. He's going to start carrying this one up. And the big swing drop back pass to Matthews. I hate that drop back pass. Here's Matthews coming in. He's going to bring it in. If you're watching on Facebook, thank you so much for hanging out on Facebook. We appreciate it. Here's a big shot that's going to go just wide. Hot tub party when it's 2 degrees in Tennessee. All right, CeeLo, it just might take me a little while to get there. Okay, because we were thinking we were getting hit tomorrow and Saturday. Yeah, it's supposed to start today, Blair. More rain and winds, and then the snow and everything tomorrow. Coming across. Little saucer pass, and Nylander couldn't knock that down. Matthews sends it back to the point. Coming around. Far side as Toronto sets up on the power play. Here's Marner, shot from the point, and Hart's going to turn that aside. The problem when you go 5 forwards on the power play is you lose that huge point shot. You don't have anyone with that huge howitzer. Marner, back at the line. He has the puck. He's hanging on to it. Matthews left the zone. Shot came through and trickled just wide. Philadelphia picks it up, and they're going to get it out and down the ice. 20 seconds left to go in the Toronto power play. Here comes Marner. He's going to carry it up, hits the red line again. The Grinch. What's going on? The Grinch is here. Matthews going in, cycling around behind the net, still with the puck. Getting it back to Marner at the point. He flips it to Matthews at the top of the faceoff circle. Going down low, picked up to Matthews. Back down low. That's Engvall. Engvall to the point. Shot for the point. They score! Toronto ties it up.
Holy mackerel!
Yes! Toronto ties it up. Why does this widget want to refresh every time? There we go. Maybe if I just do that. Keep it running. Yarncroc, did he get the deflection? Yes, Yarncroc with the deflection as he comes back to the lineup. Incredible. Callie Yarncroc, what a beautiful, beautiful play. Boy, was he missed. He is just money in front of that net. Great play, Yarny. Toronto ties this one up. Whew, that is such a relief. Let's get the Go Leafs Go flying through the chat for Yarncroc.
You got the touch.
And this is going to go out of play. So Toronto getting the goal, ties this one up. It's now 1-1, and it's about time. Blake, what's going on? Toronto 5th in the NHL. 46 points. Philadelphia 27th. That's right. So Toronto should be able to take this game. Oh, well, they're going to a commercial break. Again, I want to thank you all for coming in and hanging out this afternoon on a crazy Thursday afternoon, a crazy afternoon where Philadelphia was leading for most of this hockey game, a crazy afternoon where our screens have kind of blown up. But I want to take this time and really thank all of our channel members. Thank you, channel members. We appreciate you so much for everything you do and how you support us. With all your channel memberships, we are able to do new things, invest into software, hardware, really improve the quality of streams. And of course, the newest thing is we were able to open up a mailbox. We've had lots of people requesting to kind of send stuff in. So if you want to send us a letter, a postcard, you want to send something our way, go ahead. You'll see the post address dropped in the chat. Feel free. You can send us something and I'll make sure that we get it and read it. And you can make sure to let me know to say, hey, read this on air or don't read it on air. We're happy to do so. So thank you for all your support in helping us grow. Of course, we are on the way to 4K subscribers and we are so close to getting there. Like, it's going to happen. And we are so close, and it's because of each and every one of you. So thank you, members. Thank you, subscribers. So here we go. We're back underway with 2.5 minutes to go in the second period of play. Shots so far, 24 for the Leafs, only 7 for the Philadelphia Flyers. Toronto with the puck in their own zone. They're going to play it ahead. Here's Justin Hall. Justin Hall to play it up. Hey, Beverly, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Here comes Toronto. They're going to leave it there. Philadelphia back to pick it up. It's Sanheim. Travis Sanheim. Long pass. Up and all the way down. No icing called here. Toronto's going to play it around. All of a sudden, wow, that was weird. For a minute there, the play-by-play was actually lost from the feed. So it looks like all kinds of trouble. Technology trouble everywhere. Played up around behind the net. David Kempf back to pick it up. Kempf gets it ahead. Here's Liljegren, excuse me. Liljegren, he's going to play it in. Toronto starting to cycle the puck well. Coming in front, pure LD, what's going on? Here's a quick shot. Why do they keep putting Tippett in for 1 minute and take him out? Tippett, everybody's waiting for Tippett to just explode. He has so much talent. He just needs to put it together. Here's David Kempf behind the net. Kempf circling around. Quick shot from the one knee. That gets knocked down. Engvall's going to keep it in. Behind the net, it's Kerfoot. Kerfoot with it. Tried to feed it out in front to Engvall. Couldn't do it. Philadelphia picks it up now.
Last minute of play in this period.
Here comes Brody. Brody picks up the loose puck. He's going to send it ahead. Right on shot. Nice save, Carter Hart, as he shut the leg. And we got another penalty coming up. It looks like Philadelphia is going back to the box, as there was a hold there on William Nylander. It was Rasmus Ristolainen grabs onto Nylander, and it's probably a good play because it takes the goal away, takes Nylander's shot away, but he's going to go to the box. Blake, how's it going? My favorite team, I'm Toronto Maple Leafs all the way. Leafs are my number one. The Florida Panthers are my number two. So those are my top two teams. So Ristolainen into the box. We got 50 seconds to go here. If Toronto doesn't score in the next 50, they will start the third period on a power play. Toronto's going to win the draw. They're going to play it back. Here's Marner. Marner with the puck. Going to pass it across. Down low to Nylander. Nylander over to Tavares. Tavares to Marner with the shot. He scores! That goes in. Toronto on the power play.
Holy mackerel!
Mitchell Marner getting it done.
You got the touch!
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
With a great shot, Carter Hart got a piece of it, and it just trickled in. You know what to do. If you're a channel member, drop the Go Leaf Go and the Leaf logo in there. If you're not a channel member, let's just see your Go Leaf Goes flooding the chat. He secretly loves the Predators. Yeah. Predators are on my list, but they're not as high as they used to be.
All right!
There it is. Triton's bringing out Carlton the Bear. Cycling it around. Here's Philadelphia sitting in front. Look out. Samsonov had to be sharp. Marner tries to kick it out. It doesn't get out. Tavares and Nylander picking up the assists on that goal. Ben, what's going on? There it is. Love seeing it fly. 15 seconds to go. If you're just coming in, thanks for joining us. Hit that subscribe as we're 3 away from 38.90. 3 seconds to go, and that's going to do it. There goes the horn. Let's go. Even though we're still in our intermission studio, let's flip to the other screen and welcome in our special guests. And let's hope that this actually works, because we've been seeing all kinds of challenges throughout the day. Oh, the special guest is away. So before we bring in the special guest, let me go through the scoring. The second period sees 2 Maple Leaf goals. Calle Jarnkrok, his 6th from Marner and Engvall, and then Mitch Marner, his 13th from Tavares and Nylander. That period saw another 15 shots for Toronto, only 4 for Philadelphia. Totals are 26-7. Philly is 1 for 2 on power play. Toronto is 1 for 4 on the faceoffs. Toronto takes the lead back 53% to 47. Each team has blocked 10 shots. Toronto with 11 giveaways, which is not great. Philly with 9. Philly with 22 hits. And Toronto with 14. All right, let's bring our special guest into the mix. Let's just throw up our second intermission. And which camera is he? Is he this one? Is he this one? There he is. Mr. AU Triton. Hello, sir. How are you? Oh.
I am great. I have something very special today.
Uh-oh. Oh.
It's not for you. It's for I'm doing a live stream tonight on something I got in the mail today.
Oh, very cool.
I received a package from Dallas today.
Oh.
So tonight at 8, I will be doing a live unboxing. I don't even know what it is.
Sounds good. So your video and audio is out of sync, and I don't know how to fix that.
No, it goes like me.
It
I'm out of sync.
Oh, now magically it's back in sync. So here's the story. The program we're using came out. They released a beta version before they put it to mass release, and so we upgraded. We picked up the beta version before the last stream, and we had some technical issues where we actually got stuck on our hype video screen and we couldn't get off of it. They released a new update just this morning to fix those issues, and clearly there's some other issues here that they're running into. So
That always happens with beta programs.
yeah, so we
But
might have to go back to the
notice
older version.
the Leafs were losing 1-0 because I had to go to the store. I got back, and what happens? The Leafs scored 2 points.
That's it. You in the shirt are the lucky charm, which is keeping this team putting points on the board, which is awesome. So this has been a crazy game, as you mentioned. You know, you were out, the Leafs were losing. They finally come back. They put some points on the board. Calle Jarnkrok, who is away, returns to the lineup. Last game, he's been great. Mitch Marner starting to put points on the board again. We know he had that unbelievable streak, which got snapped, and he's now picking it up again. So good to see the Leafs going into the holiday break are continuing their hot streak, because it certainly is important as they want to continue to kind of catch.
Oh, definitely.
top
A win
teams.
tonight into the holiday season.
It's the way to do it. So we know coming up after the stream, I've been talking about it throughout, but if you're just coming in, we're going to have our post-game report and our holiday special where we invite all of our viewers to come on the stream. Just as Triton, you're on this side, just as Triton is here with us now, you're going to get to do this. You're going to get to come in if you'd like and sit down and have a conversation and talk hockey, talk holidays, and have some fun. Now, Triton, you were here last year when we did our holiday special, and yourself and I think Coaster Mom were the first two to volunteer to jump on stream. So maybe let everybody know what it was like last year coming on and kind of let them know what to expect.
Well, to be honest with the chat, and I love to be honest. At first, it was a little scary to be going on the stream, But Sam's really a nice guy, so just come on. You get over your fear. Come on camera. You're gonna have a great time. He doesn't bite hard.
That's just it. Make sure get your hair and makeup done. Make sure to be ready.
I didn't do my hair.
I'll tell you, it was so funny last year when we were setting up to do this. We had so many people reach out going, I'm so excited to come on. I'm so excited to come on. And then when it got down to it and we're like, hey, here's the link. Come on and join us. The amount of people were like, oh, I didn't do my hair, or I've already put on my pajamas. Yeah. We don't care. We don't care if you're all done up, or we just want you to come on and talk and have some fun.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're in your pajamas as long as they're actual pajamas.
As long as they're actual pajamas. That's right. Actual clothing is required. We do ask that you're over the age of 18 to come in. And of course, we ask that you keep the language family friendly. So as long as you can, do all that, we'd love to.
Any snow up there? Any snow outside?
Not yet. I'm taking a look. It is very, very gray, and it's starting to get kind of dark. And
I thought we were going to have a special snow angel for the holiday party.
What? This is so weird. You know what I think the issue is? I think the issue is the Facebook feed, because I'm looking on my phone, and the Facebook feed is going absolutely bonkers right now. So I think I think that is the problem, is the Facebook feed. So I don't know if I can disconnect that one directly, but if you're watching on Facebook, I think what you're seeing is not what's actually happening.
Well, Blake, I'm honorary Canadian.
So I think that's part of the problem. What's going on? So, anyways, enough about technology, because I've had it with technology today.
Well, speaking of the holidays, did you get all your gift wrapping paper in Disney Dreamlight Valley and give out your 10 gifts?
So I have not. So it's funny. I took the day off today because we had the afternoon game, and I wanted to make sure to get in here and bring it and hang out with all 300 of our friends. So I took the day off today, and my thought was, you know what, I'm going to play some games this morning, catch up on Dreamlight Valley, catch up on Batman, Arkham Knights, and have some fun. And what happened is I went to Tim Hortons, got my trusty beverage this morning. I came home and I said, you know what? I don't want to start playing just yet. Let's see what movies are on. So I'm flipping through some of the movie streaming services, and there's a movie with Chris Pratt called the Tomorrow War. And I stumbled upon this, and I like Chris Pratt. He's funny. He's good. Liked him in the Jurassic World series. Liked him in Guardians.
What's
So
the name of the movie?
the Tomorrow War. That sporty guy, welcome in. Toronto will win. I hope so. Is that? Oh, it looked like. I'm trying to look at your icon there. I thought it was the Argos boat for a second. I was about to say that's awesome. So yeah, the Tomorrow War with Chris Pratt. So I put it on. Man, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Very cool concept. No, I didn't fall asleep. I watched it straight through, and then I looked at the time and I was like, oh my god, I gotta get out to get the mailbox set up. And then I'm like, oh, I gotta run a couple errands. So we did all that stuff, and then by the time I came here, it's like, okay, time for lunch and time for the game. So I ran out of video game time.
This is the difference between Sam and me, and why I'm a professional Disney Dreamlight Valley player, and Sam is an amateur.
Yes, this is true. This is true. But
we won't tell him I have like 500 hours logged in Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Oh my god, that's crazy. I did get Stitch. Spoiler alert, Stitch is in the game, so we got Stitch. I just finished Prince Eric's challenges, so I'm working on Stitch, Woody, and Buzz.
Wow, you just finished Prince Eric? I finished that like 3 months ago.
Well, it was the bloody cotton. It took me forever to get all the cotton to make the fabric. So that's where it's at. Taking a look, Super Strict, what's going on? Matthews is a beast and the best wrist shot in the league. You know what? I agree with you there. His wrist shot.
I do like Matthews. I just wish I could get. I don't know. It was weird. Last year at the end of the season, I was getting all the games. So far, I have not gotten one game.
They will bring it back as it's getting towards the end of the year. I think, is it NBC? I think they don't start picking up a lot of games until after Christmas into the new year. But I agree with Super Street.
I just got to bend down for a second because Chandler's tearing up his puppy pad.
No problem. And that sporty guy, I agree. Matthews is absolutely fire. He really has that great shot, and it's not just the shot he does. He likes to pull it back.
So what is your take so far? Because they're definitely. I mean, I'm glad they're ahead, but it doesn't seem like they're really playing like they have the last couple of games.
So they've been playing okay. They're definitely playing the same type of game they were against Tampa. They were not playing great before the Tampa game, so I'm happy that they've started, doing what they need to do, playing a little grittier. They're playing more defensive, which is what I really like to see. I'm glad they're playing defensive.
Yeah, but defensive doesn't get goals.
But it kind of does, and I'll explain the logic. If you have a good defense, you're not getting shots on net, and it means you're blocking a lot and taking a lot, so you're able to break out and move the puck more. So the fact that they're playing solid defensively, they're not giving up a lot of shots, and they're turning that around into a good offense. So really impressed with how they're playing. I don't think that they can afford to play the way they played against some of those other teams when they stunk out the joint against Washington and in New York. They just didn't have that drive. They have the drive right now, and they're looking really good with it. They did this against Tampa Bay the other night, where they kept Tampa at low shots, and everybody was like, well, it wasn't the Leafs playing good, it was Tampa playing bad. No, it was Toronto was playing great defensive hockey.
No, they were playing good the other night.
And they're doing it again tonight. So they're shutting the other teams down, which is
just not getting either that or the Flyers are pretty good too, because the last two games have been a pretty big point difference.
Yep. And Super, you're 100% right there. They came out very slow to start this game. We talked about that in the first period. Very, very slow, and they've started to turn it around. Now, don't forget, This is a 2 o'clock game. They're not used to playing 2 o'clock games. This isn't baseball, right? Where they play 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Hockey games are usually like 7, 7:30, 8 o'clock. So to all of a sudden change your entire routine to start, for a 2 o'clock game, it's like you take off you have your morning skates. I think they did have an optional morning skate today. You don't get that same midday nap or that break. When you do, your meals are all thrown off. So hockey players are a very superstitious bunch. Wayne,
So
how's it
you're saying
going? Welcome in.
all hockey players need a nap?
They do. All hockey players need a nap, but they're very superstitious, right? They like to put all their left stuff on, then their right stuff. They do the same things, and especially when they're playing well, you don't like to change things up. So all of a sudden, jumping into a 2 o'clock game, as much as you try and do the same routine, it becomes very, very different. So, I credit them, and both teams, right? It's not just making excuses for Toronto's slow start. Philly has to go through this too, and Philly's on the road, so it's even worse when you're on the road. Although some would argue maybe it's better because you're not at home with your families.
I agree,
You're
Blair.
there.
They're young and they get paid millions. They better play well.
Well, and that's the other thing right there, right? These guys are getting millions of dollars. They should be able to get up and play hockey regardless the time of day it is. If our kids can wake up and be on the ice at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning to try out for a rep hockey team and have to perform the best they can, and then also perform the best they can when they play at 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the evening, I'm sure these NHL players can alter their schedules to also pick up and do the same. David, what's going on? Pull on whether the Leafs or Flyers would win matinee game. I'd like to believe the Leafs currently 2-1, but anything can happen. Yeah, anything can and will happen. It's going to be great. And that's right. Super boat teams have to deal with it. Let's see. The Oilers versus Ducks 1-0 lead, but ultimately 4-3 loss in regulation. That's right. Anything can happen. And that's why we love sports. That's why we love sports, because you can be at the highest of the high and all of a sudden turn it around and things could disappear. And look at Nashville and Edmonton the other day, right? Edmonton was up, Nashville comes back, and Nashville ends up winning the game. Sorry, I had a screw loose, had to tighten it.
We don't talk about Nashville.
Well, I had to talk about Nashville for a certain Nashville fan. I had to give Nashville
their clock wearer in the chat.
A certain Crocs wearer, that's right. Give them their 5 minutes of fame. Flyers went into New Jersey the other night and beat them. Carter Hart stood on his head that night. Carter Hart, here's a goaltender, and hey, Bernie, hope you're doing well. Just in time for the heckle and jekyll. You talk about Carter Hart. Here was a goalie who played lights out for Team Canada in the World Juniors. He was supposed to be the big Canadian goaltender to come out and make a huge impact, and he just didn't do it. I don't know if the Flyers rushed him, if they put too much pressure on him, but Carter Hart had a real difficult time doing what he had to do, and it hurt him for a long time. It's good now to start to see that he's having some success, although mildly, but he's starting to have some success.
Hey, any progress is progress.
Exactly. And it does not help that, you're on a team like the Flyers.
Now, CeeLo mentions a good point. January 11th is coming up very quickly. Have we figured that stream out yet?
So it's probably going to happen. I did take a quick look at the schedule the other day with the boss, and we called it out and said we have to do it. So we're like 98.725% sure that we're.
Now, are you doing a joint stream with the Croc-wearer flag prancing predator?
We have to work that out, but we're going to have some great streams. So coming up, so we have today, obviously. Monday, we're going to have Canada versus Czechia, the first game for the World Juniors.
That's the juniors, right?
Tuesday at 8 o'clock, we have the Maple Leafs versus the St. Louis Blues. So all of our Blues fans in the chat will be happy. Wednesday, we have Canada versus Germany in Game 2 of the Juniors. Then Thursday is doubleheader day. Thursday, December 29th, we have Canada versus Austria. And then following that game is going to be the Maple Leafs versus the Arizona Coyotes in Arizona. So
You better
trying to
take a nap that day.
yeah, I'll have to take a nap that day. Trying to seek some revenge, although I have to work that day, so I'm going to get from work into a double stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're not right now planning on streaming on the 31st on New Year's. Right now, it's going to be Family Day, but you never know what could come up and happen. So we are trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If we are not at 4,000, but we are super close, we might find a way of bringing both streams together into one. We won't be able to do full play-on-play, but we might do the Leaf game but monitor what's going on in the juniors. So we're going to have to do something because they play at the same time. But hopefully we hit that 4K, we can give somebody that hotel stay, and we don't stream on New Year's. But in the new year, we have January 3rd is going to be the Blues and the Leafs. David coming in with the subscribe. Oh, Brian coming in with the subscribe. Thank you, Brian.
Thank
Appreciate
you, Brian.
that. We got
Thank you all the new subscribers.
and there it is, David coming in. Appreciate you guys coming in and subscribing. So we got the Blues on January 3rd, the Kraken on the 5th, and then we got a couple other games. Yeah, it's going to be good. Also, and they're about to come back, we might do the Winter Classic game. We might on January 2nd do the outdoor game.
You know what I didn't hear in all that?
What?
An Apple Crisp video.
Yeah. I know. That's on there too. Give me your prediction quickly because they're about to come back. What do you think?
I'm going to say 3-1 Leafs. I think the Leafs are going to get one more score, and that's about it.
3-1. All right. Let us know.
I'm definitely not saying that S word like I did the other night.
There you go. I'm going to go 4-1. All right, Triton. Thanks for joining us. Put your predictions in the chat, and we're going to switch back over to the game. We'll see you soon.
And I'll see everybody in the chat.
All right. There's our good friend AAU Triton hanging out with us, having some fun. Maybe he'll come on later for our post-game report, and if you join us, you could talk to us both. Here it comes. The Leafs starting this one on the power play. Or, sorry, no power play. Excuse me. They scored at the end of the period. LA, what's going on? Predicting 4-2. BD is 4-2. And there it is, just like that as we're looking at the predictions. Toronto scores.
Holy Mackerel!
Michael Bunting is continuing his streak.
You got the touch.
Michael Bunting in front. Matthews chips the pass over to Nylander. Nylander to Matthews to Bunting, and he puts it in the net.
Getting jiggy with it.
Nice little setup. Nylander, Matthews, Bunting, tic-tac-toe. Yo, Joe, it's in the net. What a great goal. Kimberly, how's it going? Welcome in. Doug's World, good to see you. That was super fast. Unbelievable. Let's flood that chat. You know what to do with the Go Leafs Go. And if you're a member, get the Go Leafs Go icon in there. So that means your 3 Maple Leaf goal scorers are Callie Yarncroc, Mitch Marner, and Michael Bunting. The lone Philadelphia goal is Tony DeAngelo way back in the first period. Steve Dangle on Sports and YouTube channel during the regular season, often hard to find. Post-game streams aren't as hard to find. All right. Jordan, what's going on? No worries. Oh, so sorry to hear, Jordan. So sorry. It's always tough when you have to do that with a pet. But I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. And ladies and gentlemen, well, Jordan's here. Jordan, if you want to drop your link in there. Jordan is an absolutely incredible supporter of the channel. He has a channel of his own where he does some cruise videos, Disney cruise videos, all that stuff. So definitely check out Jordan's channel. Give him a subscribe. He's just getting it up and running. Doorman, what's going on? I've been a Leafs fan for over 60 years. They're doing well now. They did. Yeah, it's nice to see them coming around and doing all right. Toronto putting pressure on again. They're continuing to put pressure. Thank you, BD Gaines. I appreciate that very, very much. Jordy Ben with the puck. Gonna pass it back around. There it is. Thank you, new subscribers coming in. Toronto, quick shot in the slot. Back to the point. That's blocked. Jordy Ben has it. He's trying to get the shot off. That's going to come down 38-94. 6 away from 3,900. We can do this, ladies and gentlemen. Go Leafs, go. Let's go.
Let's go.
There's Jordan's link. Prabesh coming in with the subscribe. Thank you so very much. Darn, didn't make it back in time. Missed the goal. Colin, it happened so fast. So fast. Puck going around. Philadelphia trapped in their own zone, trying to get it to come out. Working through. Again, as soon as this game wraps up, we're going to come switch streams, switch screens, and be back with our post-game report where you can join us live. Working through. Hunt isn't actually in today. He will probably make his debut next week against St. Louis, is what I'm suspecting. The Go Leafs Go chant is picking up in the stadium. Toronto's going to dump this one in. 29 shots to 8 shots. They are crushing Philadelphia. In front, they're trying to get it in there again. Toronto is now fully awoken. The beast is flying high. All the way down. Philly's going to dump this one down the ice. Oh my gosh, 6. We're 4 subscribers away. Triton is calling for a wave. I'm a Flyers fan, so I'm used to this. NASCAR Dave, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. And trust me, I've been following the Leafs long enough. Oh, here's Philly on a break. Samsonov makes a nice save. Rebound goes just wide. NASCAR Dave, as a Leaf fan, I know what it was like for a very long time. But your day will come. Philadelphia back to the point. Quick shot, and Samsonov is going to make that save. 3 subscribers away. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, everybody who's come in and hit that subscribe today. Well, let's do the wave. 3, 2, 1. Hey! The wave is moving. Always played well against the Flyers and Caps. That's true. Although he didn't play so well against the Caps recently, Bernie. 2 subscribers away. I can't believe this is going to happen. I can't believe we're going to be with 100 left to go. 38.99. Gretzky on the board. Who's going to do the honors? Who's going to be Mr. or Mrs. 3,900? Chipped away. Hey! Coming through, picked up. Here comes Philadelphia. 8 shots in 2 periods. Wow. It's crazy. Here's Philly coming in. 3 Leafs collapse together to take that puck away. This defensive belief that the team is buying into is incredible. When they play strong defensively, they are undeniable. There it is. Thank you, guys. 39.02. Spectacular. Thank you for putting up with all the technical difficulties. Swedish Rob coming in with the subscribe. Oh, Tyler coming in with the subscribe. We just dropped back down to 3,900, but that's okay. We're there. 39 Thank you so much. The countdown is now on 100 away. Incredible. Hello, everybody. Welcome home. Big shot from the point. Samsonov drops it, but the official calls the whistle. Wow. That one was close. All right, Jill. We'll see you later. NASCAR Dave, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Let's go.
Julia coming in with the subscribe. As you are subscribing, I do want to make you aware, I don't have it on this screen. Darn it. We are doing a giveaway. When we hit 4,000, we're giving away a 3-day hotel stay. So make sure later today you find that giveaway video and follow all the instructions. I hope you have a great Christmas, Sam. I don't know if I'll make the post game. Awesome, Hayden. Well, thank you. I appreciate you hanging out and all the support. You are here all the time, so we really appreciate it. You guys have been awesome. Thank you, LA. I said Leafs finished the
Let's
season
go.
46-28. Blake, that's going to be pretty good. Could they break 50, though? That would be awesome. Could they break 50 wins? Kerfoot's going to come in and put that just wide. The Leafs started slow, but they've been drinking their BioSteel, and they are flying high right now. Still 14 minutes to go in this period. Can they continue to put more up? Big fan there. All the way down. Toronto trying to get it through. Here they come again. They're turning around. Kemp going to slide it to the high slot. Toronto passing it around. Quick shot. That's going to go just wide. Shots are 29-11. So I'm pretty sure they hit the 30th. I don't know if that is updated. Thank you, Lewis. Happy holidays to you and yours as well. Giordano going to play it off the boards. Here's Holmberg. Holmberg going to start it across. Holmberg has fit in nicely, as has Joey Anderson, both finding spots. So we'll have to see what they do. Toronto bringing it around. Aston Reese is going to back it up. They're going to slow things down just a little bit. Ooh, just a little bit. Oh, there's a little collision there after the whistle as Holmberg is being wrapped up. Patrick Brown going after Holmberg for some reason. They're exchanging addresses for Christmas cards. James calling it out there. Flyers suck. Flyers not having a good go right now. Evan, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. If you are just coming in, my name is Sam. This is the Samwelb12 Experience, and you guys have been absolutely incredible tonight. We are on our way to 4,000 subscribers, trying to get there by the end of the year, and you are all making it happen. We're now over 3,900, less than 100 to go to 4K, so we can give somebody a fantastic hotel stay, courtesy of Chris at Cloud9 Getaways. But more importantly, we are here to have fun and bring you Leafs coverage. We got this game today. On Monday, we're kicking off the World Junior Hockey Tournament. We're going to be following Canada for their first 3 preliminary round games. We have Canada versus Czechia on Monday, Canada versus Germany on Wednesday, and then Thursday, Canada versus Austria. And then Tuesday, we have the St. Louis Blues and the Leafs at 8 o'clock. Thursday, after the Canada game, we're going to be doing the Leafs and the Arizona Coyotes. And there's Colin dropping the freeze on me. There we go. We're unfrozen. Hey, buddy. How was your day? It was whatever. No school tomorrow. It's official. Yes, I saw York Region has canceled the schools because of the storm that it's on its way in. So if you have little ones in the York Region area, I think Toronto, the TDSB, has also canceled. Yes, the TDSB, the TCDSB, and York Region have all canceled schools tomorrow. So if you are in the Toronto area and York Region area, you will have your little ones home with you tomorrow. I'll be honest with you, if we score 1 goal, I call it a good day. Oh, NASCAR. That's really funny. But I feel ya. I feel ya. The Grinch. You're very welcome. Thanks, Spam. You're welcome, Granch. Same with Niagara, the DSBN. All right, Evan, thank you for letting us know. So school's being canceled all over. So it's going to be lots of fun around the households tomorrow. The kid walks in to say, hi, Daddy, and he froze. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it hasn't started yet. Leafs have the puck, 13 to go here in the third period. Back around, Matthews picks it up off the boards, feeds it out to Nylander. Took a funny hop. You okay? Oh, thought he fell. We got a penalty coming up. Is this going to be against the Flyers? So we'll have to see who this call is against. The official had his arm up, and it looks like Jordy Ben. Is he the guilty party? Konechny has been playing well, and yes, Jordy Ben holds him up just enough. He's going to get the interference call. So Jordy Ben off to the sin bin. Flyers have an opportunity to get another one on the board. Could they make NASCAR's day and put 2 goals up? We'll have to wait and see. So here we go. Philly's first power plays today. They've had 1 for 2 and only 2 total shots. Toronto wins a draw, and they're going to get it out and down the ice. If you're just coming in and just joining us, thank you for being here. Immediately following this game, probably around 5 o'clock or so there might be a few minutes after this game, we're going to have our post-game holiday special where we'll invite you to join us live on stream. So make sure to come back and look for that stream. Battling in the corner. There's Lewis bringing the Carlton the Bear out to the show. Philadelphia in the corner. Van Riemsdyk going to play it back to the line. Quick shot, and that's going to be high. Look out. It dropped down right in front of the net. And who was that? Philadelphia couldn't turn on it. It was Lawton. Couldn't turn on that and put it in the empty net. Everybody was looking behind them. Long pass. Here's a breakaway. Philadelphia coming in. Giordano, what a play. And Giordano's going to take a penalty. Is this going to be a penalty shot? No, it's not. So Giordano gets lucky. No penalty shot. But it is going to be another penalty. Wow. So the Leafs are going to go down to a 5-on-3 situation. Incredible. Giordano tried to make a good play. He just couldn't get there. Giordano just couldn't get there. But wow. Big PK. That's right, Lewis. Big PK coming up. Here it is. Puck is dropped. It's a scramble. Philly's going to win it back to the point. It's a 2-man advantage for about a minute. Here it is coming through. Big shot. That's going to go just wide. In the corner. Working behind. Out in front. Passes it into the high slot. Philadelphia didn't shoot. They elect to pass it in front. And Toronto got a stick on it and they knock it down. And they clear it out and down the ice. Big play there. Giordano took lots of penalties. He does, Dennis, he does, but for the most part, they're pretty good penalties. They're saving a goal or taking away a big play. Has the puck along the sideboards. Picking it up, taken away by Marner. Marner has the puck. He's holding on to it. Philly is just leaving him alone. He's going to play it back to Justin Hall. Toronto, excellent penalty kill. Now they send this the length of the ice. Right on Carter Hart. He's going to glove it down. And that's going to kill off the first power play. So now they got a minute left of 5-on-4 hockey. Excellent 5-on-3 play by Toronto. Toronto's going to clear this one out again. All the way down. Philadelphia has to come back and pick it up. It's Scott Lawton. Here comes Lawton for Philly. 40 seconds to go. They're going to step in. They still haven't gotten a shot. Here they come right on net, driving the net. A la NHL 94. And Samsonov gets the pad down and makes the save. Leafs look like the Globetrotters. Rick, they kind of do the way they're moving the puck around. They're playing really solid hockey right now. They've got the mojo going. Now, if you are just coming in, again, this is not our normal game screen. We had some technical difficulties earlier on, and our game screen kind of got deleted for some reason. So we had to go with it from the intermission studio. We will get it fixed up and back to normal for the World Juniors and the Leafs Blues game on Tuesday. This rolls all the way down the ice on Carter Hart. 10 minutes to go now. Halfway through the third period. 20 seconds left on the clock on the power play. Philly's going to dump it back. Here they come, flying through the zone. They're going to dump it in. And that actually hit a stick, and it's going to go into the mesh on the dump-in. So there's going to be a stoppage in play. This team has been unbelievable so far. They've been playing really well at a high pace of play, which is nice to see. Tortorella, he comes into Philadelphia. Everybody expected him to do magical things, but they just haven't been able to do it. Yeah, Rick, Mitchie is buzzing. Marner's had a great game. Bunting's had a great game. Yarncroc has been looking great. Leafs have just been performing well. Owen Tippett trying to drag it through the slot. He couldn't do so. He's taken down. Toronto's going to clear with 2 seconds left on the power play. That's going to do it. The power play has expired. They're going to play this one back. Here's Samsonov. He's going to play it around off the boards. Aston Reese is going to clear. Kokopi, what's going on? Need some Konechny magic. Konechny's been so good as of late. You're going to dump this one in. Samsonov is going to grab it and play it around the boards again. This is going to come out and picked up by Aston Reese. He's going to get it to Holmberg. Holmberg flipping it through, coming in, taking the shot. And Hart's going to knock that one into the corner. Here comes Toronto again. They're still in there with the puck. Holding it down. 32 shots now to 12 for Toronto. Sanheim in there picking it up. They're getting bumped around. Toronto still in there on the forecheck. This fourth line has been great. Holmberg going to pick up the puck. Circling back around. He gets knocked off his feet. Still has it. Now he gets pushed into the boards. Working down at Zach McEwen for Philadelphia. He's battling with the puck. He's going to send it around. And it looks like we know what's about to happen because our feed is a little delayed. Here's a shot. Working through. Wow, the speed is really delayed. Nylander picks it up. Gonna put it in front in the slot. Nylander scores! Willie Nylander!
Holy mackerel!
Nylander with a great, great goal. He is feeling it.
Getting jiggy with it.
What a great play. Coming out in front in the slot. Nylander just puts it in. A sweet little feed there from Giordano. Absolutely incredible. Bernie's ready for the ice cream. What a great play. Nylander. Wow. Big Willie Styles. That's right. He is getting jiggy with it. And here they come for more. So this is Nylander's 5th career 20-plus goal season. The problem with Nylander playing as well as he is he's going to be due for a contract extension soon, and Toronto's not going to be able to afford him. Here's Philly coming right back. NASCAR, it's your day. Philadelphia returns it and puts it in. It is Frost who gets the goal. Philly just comes right back, catches Toronto off guard. Coming through back everywhere, drags it in and puts it 5-hole. Great play by Morgan Frost. The 23-year-old on Philadelphia. Just coming through everyone, gets around, breaks past his defensive player. Gets past Timmins, gets past Kerfoot, and just puts it in. What a play, back and forth. So Frost's 7th of the year. It says unassisted, but there were assists. D'Angelo and Konecny picking up the assists on Morgan Frost's goal. So it's 4-2. Toronto still with the lead. Toronto with 33 shots. Philadelphia with 13. Philadelphia backing up in their own zone. They're going to circle around now. They're going to start to bring it up. Rick's calling it 5-2 with the open empty netter. Let's see. That's all I needed. A second Flyers goal. Best of luck on the road to 4K. Kokopi, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Happy holidays to you as well. Here comes Toronto, stepping in over the line. Quick shot. Nice save there. Flyers clear this out and down the ice. Toronto has to go back and pick it up. Forgot to ask, did you ever end up buying one of those black Leaf jerseys? Blair, I did not. I did not buy the black ones, but they are super nice. I kind of regret it now because a couple months ago, there was a Marner one on sale, and I was like, nah, I don't want to buy it. And I got the Tavares one, the white one. Oh, no! Philadelphia scores again! Wow, a broken play. Philadelphia comes out of the corner. Unbelievable. Farabee. What a crazy little play. Who was that in front of the net? Giordano went for the stick check, just puts himself out of the play. Farabee comes in and he also goes 5-hole. Samsonov collapses, just falling apart. No, CeeLo, there will be no OT. We forbid it. Yikes. So with 6:36 to go here, Philadelphia has brought it within one. Tort's got the cowboy boots on for the third. They're certainly making a play here. 3-goal leads are the worst in hockey, Bernie. That is so true. You just cannot take your foot off the pedal. Wow. So we're in for a fancy-dancy 6 minutes of play. Here come the Flyers. Working their way in. Gator Ghosts calling 5-4 for Philly. Toronto turns it over. Owen Tippett's side of the net. And Samsonov's going to hold on to that one. Unbelievable. They're going to take a commercial break. We are in for a treat here in Toronto for the last 6 minutes of game time. If you're just coming in, thank you for joining us. Monte Cristo, what's going on? Go Leafs. The Leafs need all the positive energy they can get. Dev, what's going on over on Facebook? Thanks for joining us. If you are watching on Facebook, appreciate everyone coming in. Oh, what a finish. This is going to be quite the game. And then once this game is done, make sure you stick around. We're going to close this stream off. And then at 5 o'clock or shortly thereafter, we are going to be coming back. There's Triton bringing up Marner's mom. Marner's mom getting the floss on. But we're going to be coming back with our post-game report where we're going to be talking about what happened in today's game. We're going to break it down. But we're also going to drop a link in the chat, and we're going to invite you, the viewer, to come live on screen and join me, talk about the Leafs, talk about the game, talk about the holidays, and just have some fun. So it's going to be our post-game holiday special coming up following this game. So make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, make sure you're all set to go. When this stream ends, it's going to redirect you over to that one, so you can just leave that one open and running till we go live. But thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. Sam, I just realized we hit 3.9. TJ, that's right. We are officially now at 3.9. The road to 4K is 95 subscribers away. So if you want to be part of that journey with us, hit that subscribe button. At 4K, we are giving away a 3-night hotel stay. So if you want an extended long weekend in Niagara Falls, or if you want to drive somewhere in the States and have a good time, there are a bunch of hotels that are available. It is the next gen day here. The Leafs are doing a bunch of things for kids today. It's always nice to see what they can do. The kids were announcing the lineups. They were singing the anthems, even playing a little bit on the organ, and it's a whole lot of. So let's see how the Leafs can finish this game out. We got 6 minutes to go here in Toronto. Doug's World, there goes the parlay. No. Finally, Tippett. 2 shots. Yeah, Tippett getting in there. He's starting to pick up the pace. He's playing well. My minor league coach, Toronto Devils, wore cowboy boots. When you made a bad play, he'd give you the boot and come sit you down. That's funny. All right, here we go. TJ's scared. We can hold this on. They just need to turn it back around. They got this. Philly with the puck. Philly's going to start it up. Road to 4K high definition, working on 8K definition so you can see everything that's coming. Wow, that's a lot of definition. Here they come, open net. Oh my gosh, Philadelphia with a wide open net, and they missed it. Philadelphia, Farabee with an open net. He was so shocked he had an open net, he rolled it just wide. The game on a stick. Richard, how's it going? Welcome in. Icing call against Philadelphia. This is going to come all the way back. Oh my gosh. This game was literally like a quarter of an inch away from being tied. Just ridiculous. That was a scary moment. So this comes across. Sanheim gives it to Farabee. Oh, Farabee didn't get his full shot off as Matthews blocked Farabee from the follow through. So Farabee puts it just wide. Matthews saving a goal there. Toronto on the forecheck. They have it in the Philadelphia zone, but the Flyers are going to bank it off the boards. This has come the length of the ice again and will be another icing call. So it's going to come all the way back. Holy moly. This game, unbelievable. Ooh, everyone, deep breaths, Leaf fans, deep breaths. So we'll see how Samsonov don't. Dennis, Samsonov has been okay, but a couple of these goals were pretty weak. A couple of 5-hole goals that I'm sure he wishes he had back. He's been okay. Watching the iPad via Bell Internet. Thank you for providing. You're very welcome, Richard. Hopefully, Bell is. We've had reports that Bell and Rogers have been having intermittent outages, so hopefully it's hanging in there for you. Here's Toronto. Justin Hall with the puck. He's going to put it off the boards. Kerfoot trying to chase it down. Can't get there. Philadelphia turning around. Here come the Flyers. They're going to put it deep in Toronto territory. Trying to chip it out. 4.5 to go. Kempf battling through. Philly still has it. They're going to swing it around the other side. Grant, that's right. The Toronto just falling apart. There's NASCAR Dave. Why do I even watch the Flyers? You never know what can happen in this game we love so much. Here's a long pass. The Flyers starting to move it up. They're going to tank after a big lead. Marner's mom to Triton. Don't bet on the Leafs. Here's Tavares. He's going to chip it ahead. They can't bring it into the Philadelphia territory. Picked up by Marner. Marner's going to bring this one in. Going to bring it down. Let's end our poll. See where the poll stands. 78% says Toronto's going to win. 21% says Philly's going to win. Let's see if 78% of the votes are correct. Pierre's calling 5-4 Philly. Here's Tippett putting a shot in. That's going to go just wide. 91-mile-an-hour shot. Harold, how's it going over on Facebook? Good to see you. Fans need to get in the game. Yes, the fans need to wake up. Make some noise. Let's do our part. Flood the chat with Go Leafs Go. Let's get the Go Leafs Go mojo going. We'll get it up there. Here we go. Philly with the puck. Working it back around. Philly, top of the faceoff circle. Big shot. That hits a leg. Owen Tippett with another blast, but that's blocked. Toronto able to clear this. Yes, Bell had some problems. Storm until 10. Oh, wow. Lots of problems. Kerfoot. What happened there? Little kick. Little foot action. Footy action. Did they get it to Matthews? They put it down low. Down low. Matthews trying to get in there. He's playing with Kerfoot. That's right, little monsters. Go Leafs go. There's Tragically Leaf. Go Leafs go. The Go Leafs go are flying in. Here's Philly with a shot. Samsonov makes a big save. Philadelphia pulls the goalie. It comes to Engvall. Engvall plays it ahead. Here's Toronto with an empty net. It comes up to Kerfoot. Kerfoot. He's got one man back. He passes it across to Kempf, and David Kempf misses the open net. He had a 12-foot putt, and Kempf missed it. Engvall, he keeps it in. He's struggling. Back to the point, and that's going to go just wide. They have it in the zone. Here's a shot, and they miss again. 3 shots, and Toronto missed the empty net. Absolutely incredible. Here's Philadelphia with 1:49 to go. Philadelphia working their way through. Big hit there. Kempf is going to take the puck. He's going to clear it up and down the ice. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just coming in, hit that subscribe button for me. We'd love to have you come back for more hockey action next week. We're covering the World Juniors and the Leafs. Of course, our post-game report is going to be on at 5 o'clock, where you can come on live and talk some hockey with me. Philly comes out of the zone. Here's Toronto. Oh, to get to Yarncroc, that gets turned over. Philly with the puck. Coming on strong. Oh, big hit there. The flyer goes down. The arm goes up. We got some rough stuff in the corner. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but Owen Tippett took a little bit of a bump. We got a penalty coming up for the Leafs. So Philadelphia is going to go on the power play. Couple subs coming in. Thank you so much. You guys are unbelievable as we are on our way to 4K. So let's see exactly what happened here. They're showing the Frost play. He goes upstairs, but show me what happened. That sport guy, thank you very much coming in and subscribing. That puts us to 39-10. 90. The count is at 90. Unbelievable. So Timothy Liljegren, he's going to get the penalty. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're going to have a 6-on-4 situation. A little cross check. There's 1:10 left on the board. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Two minutes, 34 shots for Toronto, 18 for Philadelphia. Philadelphia calls a timeout. They're going to give their players a rest. And we're going to see what's going to happen. Again, I mentioned it just moments ago. At 5 o'clock today, so in half an hour time, our post-game show is going to be live, and we're going to invite you to join us. We might go live a few minutes before 5 o'clock. It's 4:30 now. If this game ends in a minute, maybe we only need about 15 minutes to switch it over. So you'll have to keep an eye open for that. So here's the face-off. It's a scramble. All right. Philadelphia cut through the circle. It comes back to the point. Philadelphia holding it in at the line. They have possession. They're setting it up. Goes across to the circle. Toronto picks up the loose puck. They're going to tip it behind the net. Justin Hall picks it up. Slides it ahead to Marner. Marner long pass to David Kempf. Kempf is going to hang on to it. Now we're less than a minute to go. Oh, there's a high stick against the Toronto player. And there is going to be a penalty against Philadelphia, as I think it was Brody took a stick to the face.
Last minute of play in this period.
Oh, it's Farabee. Farabee clips Brody. Let's see. Oh, the elbow. So it wasn't a high stick. Farabee comes in hard with a check with the elbow up. So he's going to get a call. So that's going to do it for the 6-on-4. So they're still going to leave the goalie pulled. So it's going to be a 5-on-4 situation. It normally would be 4-on-4, but if Philly still pulls the goalie, although the faceoff should be in Philadelphia territory. So Philly will have to leave the goalie in net right now. As soon as Philly clears the zone, I imagine Hart is going to be on the move. There's Lucas. Oh my gosh. My feed froze for a second there. All right, here we go. 135 on the 4-on-4, but that doesn't matter unless this goes to OT because there's 45.3 seconds to go. Here it is, scramble draw. Toronto's going to come away with it. They're just going to play it back. 40 seconds to go. Now Toronto puts it right back in. They're trying to prevent Hart from leaving the net. But here comes Philadelphia, and there goes Hart. Hart is going to the net. Knocked away, and here comes Philadelphia. Walking into Toronto territory. Nice hit by Justin Hall. Brody picks up the puck. Brody going to play it around. Dylan, what's going on? Welcome in. Working on the side. D'Angelo battling through. He can't get it. Toronto's doing a good job of tying it up. 10 seconds to go. It comes free in front in the slot. Comes across to Philadelphia. They didn't shoot. Back to the point. There's a shot. Hits the leg and goes to the side. 3 seconds left. Philly, last shot. And the stick explodes. They take the shot. The stick explodes. And they cannot get the shot off. Konecny leaned into that one. Unbelievable. What a finish. What a finish as Toronto holds on to win this game. Absolutely a spectacular, spectacular finish. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here today. Don't forget, if you've just subscribed, go check out our 4K giveaway video. Make sure you follow all the instructions so you can qualify to win. It is now time.
And now, the 3 stars of the game.
The 3 stars for today's game. We're going to have to give the 3rd star to Philadelphia's Frost, who picks up 2 points, a goal and an assist. He was +2 with 2 penalty minutes, 3 shots on goal, and he was 53% in the faceoff circles, all in 18 minutes of play. So Frost is star number 3. Star number 2, taking a look down, we're going to have to give star number 2 to Mitch Marner. Marner also with 2 points. He was a +1, 5 shots on net, 1 hit, all in 22 minutes of play. So Marner leading the way for the Leaf forwards with 22 minutes. And then star number 1, the first star of the game. Ooh, it's a toss-up. We're going to go Big Willie Styles, William Nylander.
Getting jiggy with it.
He is going to be star number one. He picks up 3 points tonight, 1 goal, 2 assists. He was a +2, also 2 penalty minutes, 5 shots on net, 1 block shot, 2 takeaways in 19 minutes. So that are our 3 stars of the game. Here are all the goal scorers. Tony DeAngelo started it off for Philadelphia with his 5th from Hayes and Van Riemsdyk. Then Yarncroc in the second period gets his 6th from Marner and Engvall. Then Mitchy Marner gets his 13th from Tavares and Nylander. Then Michael Bunting his 9th from Matthews and Nylander. And then, come on, screen. Where were we? Bunting, then Nylander from Giordano and Hall. That's William Nylander's 20th for his 5th 20-goal season. Then Morgan Frost starts the comeback, his 7th from DeAngelo and Konecny. Then Farabee, his 6th from Konecny and Frost. And that is going to round it out. It was actually Farabee who had the puck to put in an empty net, and Matthews comes up big and stones him and shuts that one down. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We're going to be live in about 15 minutes or so with our post-game show. We're going to get everything switched around, so stick around for that. We'll see you real soon. Thanks for watching, and get ready to come on stream and join me. Let's talk some hockey. See you in a few minutes.